right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 80 Summer 44, and today, guys, we're doing our Champions League round of 16 recap of the Champions League. We're also going to talk something all that happened yesterday. You know what? I think we're going to address this one first, actually. As you guys know, yesterday the big bombshell came out, and obviously I did a whole video ranting about this. I'm sure everyone is pretty much mad now. Even if you're Moroccan, you're probably not very. This is not probably well. Let's just say there's some controversial news. So I think we have to discuss this first. I know this is not Champions League related, but I still want to. We're going to discuss this briefly. We're not going to be here too long for that topic, but I do want to discuss about that. So let me just get my timestamp ready. So let's just go ahead and discuss about that first. Okay, so I've already given my say. I've already said my video that this was disgraceful, that this shouldn't have happened, and it's so weird that the decision came out 2 months later. Why wasn't it decided on the pitch? You know, and for me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, this should have been decided so much earlier. And so I think this looks really bad on CAF. The integrity of this competition looks bad. And I'm thinking if this decision doesn't get reverted, maybe never watch AFCON again. So let me hear. Let's get Tenedai and say. So Tenedai, how do you feel?
I have now come to the conclusion that I now agree with Jamie Carragher, what he said about AFCON. I no longer take this competition seriously anymore. It's almost as if I wasted about a month or whatever of my time watching a tournament that will be decided 2 months later after it ends. So I'll be honest, I don't blame Morocco or anyone, but I blame whoever organized this competition and all that sort of stuff. I'll be honest. Nobody should really care about AFCON anymore. I think it's lost its sort of hype, prestige, or whatever. Because, like, imagine, let's say, the World Cup final. I don't really care who wins it. But then we find out in October somebody else has won because of something. Like, first of all, we all moved on with our lives. And two, like, there's no point. Like, I saw, I forgot who scored the goal for Senegal, won the game, won the game. So I'll be honest, I no longer respect AFCON. It's not me saying that I don't respect the African countries or whatever, but I no longer respect AFCON. I think now the AFC Asian Cup and the ASEAN Championship are much better competitions than AFCON. The AFC Asian Cup is a better competition than AFCON purely because of this decision. Because I did not want to find out 7 years later that, I don't know, the World Cup winner is, I don't know, Argentina or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we're cooking AFCON?
Yeah. I want to touch upon this real quick, because this came out yesterday. So we're gonna just briefly discuss. But we're obviously not gonna talk too much about it, but I still want to discuss briefly. And you know what the sad thing is, 10? I spent so much time covering that tournament. I spent so much time watching that tournament. I watched more of that tournament than most average people watched.
I started watching this tournament since 2012, and I'll be honest, this previous edition is actually the worst edition that I've watched in terms of just how it eventually ended up being. I don't really care whether it goes back to Senegal or Morocco keep it. I'll be honest, the next AFCON, I do not care who wins it. I don't even care if Morocco defend the title or Senegal does a complete comeback or whatever. I'll be honest, it's lost its sort of major, because everyone says, oh, you have to respect the AFCON, you have to respect AFCON, you have to respect AFCON.
Nah, that's done, bro. That ship has sailed.
I've now come to the conclusion, if these sort of things happen 2 months later or whatever, I'm sorry. I think now the OFC Nations Cup, which New Zealand win almost every tournament. I think that's
even the Gold Cup.
Yeah, all of that credibility. They lost all the credibility that they had.
Because everyone has been saying respect AFCON, but
I mean, HH said it, and I think you said it as well, AD. I have to see both sides of the point, because you can't really. Yes, it was controversial penalty, but before you go out to the locker rooms, like,
Can.
Um,
well,
Sebastian,
mm,
uh,
well,
is your mic? Okay, I think it's better
well,
now, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't go out to the locker rooms like 15 minutes. Like, there's actually, because then that you there, if you go out of the pitch, you get uh 3-0 loss. But I don't know if they forfeited or not. I don't know, but I I don't know if the referee blowed the whistle. I have zero clue. I didn't see the ref do nothing, but I mean, it's great. It's great. Let's see what happens because Senegal has actually. I seen them taking it to CAS.
Yeah, court of
Which
arbitration
obviously,
sport.
yeah, which is. Let's see what they say, and then yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Doodle man, what's your quick thoughts on this whole AFCON drama? I know, like I said, I know it's not Champions related, but I still think we should
I mean,
discuss
I
about
already
this a little
said
bit.
a lot. I already said it on Twitter. I said it on Discord. I said it everywhere where it's asked. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'll start off by this. I do think Senegal will eventually get it back. I do think they're gonna like appeal to CAS, and I do think they're probably gonna get it back. With that being said, though, that's gonna take a couple of months, and in a couple of months, right now it says quote unquote the Morocco won, even though that's not really true. All I have to say though is that if you're gonna punish Senegal for this, you should do it right then and there when the game is happening or when the game was stopped. The
Oh yeah,
referee should
exactly.
have do that. It's a disgrace by CAF the way it is. I mean, that does not take if you're gonna make this kind of a drastic like decision, that should not take you months to do. Like if you in the rule book say that a team walks off, if they don't come back in 10 minutes, they are forfeiting it. Then you gotta exercise that rule when it happens. They did not do that. Senegal came back. Morocco continued to play. Morocco missed the penalty. Senegal won the game. So now doing this now 2 months after that, now suddenly, reversing the decision is just absolute lunacy. It's so stupid and it's very unprofessional as well. And I think, first of all, how do you even feel though as a Moroccan player right now? I'm pretty sure like Moroccan players they probably do not want to win this way. This is not the way you want to
Oh yeah,
do
yeah.
it. Like, look, it's not like if Senegal, let's say, cheated, like literally were caught cheating or doping, and then they were punished, then that's different. But they were not doing that. That's not what they did though. They
Yeah.
just walked off the pitch because they disagreed with it. Whether you want to call it or not, they did come back later on. Moroccan players themselves continued the game. They missed the penalty, as we said. The game continued, and Senegal won the match. Now suddenly, this is just awful by CAF. This is simply awful. And I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. And I really hope if there's any Moroccan in the chat, I'm not trying to like offend or anything. This is what I'm going to say. I literally listened to a couple of other people that actually cover AFCON. In the last few years, Morocco have been hosting a lot of, things like, women's AFCON, other some youth tournaments, everything. And of course, now they hosted the AFCON themselves, the men's AFCON. They made the World Cup semifinals 4 years ago, as we know that. It feels like and Morocco have the best infrastructure as far as in Africa.
100%.
They have the best, everything really. They're more prepared, and they hosted the tournament. They were deservingly hosting it. They actually were supposed to host it in 2015, funnily enough, but they couldn't. But by then, 11 years later, a lot changed in Morocco. But the thing with that is that now it just feels like CAF and Morocco have kind of been, in this relationship, a lot of consistent relationship, and it's like I don't want to be that guy, but it's like the refereeing decisions in that final were really sketchy. And as the saying goes, when there's smoke, there's fire. Even though for a whole AFCON just feels like now we know the refereeing in AFCON in general is not great, right? We know the
yeah, bro. This isn't the first time. Yeah,
this
we
is not
remember
the first
the match.
time. So I'm not gonna be a guy that just says straight up that Morocco like stole the tournament. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say that. All I'm just trying to say is that this is just CAF. I think this is just very, very for a federation. If you're trying to make AFCON, because people see AFCON as like a meme. They see like and even managers themselves have many times, and even clubs themselves have criticized AFCON. I remember like De Laurentiis, Napoli's president, has said before, he's probably going to try to avoid buying African players because he does not like how African players have to go to AFCON mid-season because there's because the clubs themselves have their own football to focus on. There's that. So because of that, AFCON clearly has been trying to like improve their image, but it just feels like all the work they've done in this one single decision, it just feels like they've completely erased all of that work, and that's the biggest shame about it. And I do think, and I hope that Senegal do get there. I mean, Senegal, if you see social media, their players are mocking it. They're not like, and even their federation and accounts are like, no, you're not taking this from us. And they have every right to. Why would they email their medals back to them? They won it fair and square. They won it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a complete mess. I do think Senegal will eventually retain it. I do think it's gonna be there. Because CAS, Court of Arbitration for Sport, they handle all the sport matters. It's not just football. So they have reversed a lot of decisions, including from CAF themselves. They have reversed a lot of these decisions. So I do think they're going to get it back. But the thing is, the fact that we're now even having this conversation, it just shows you just how awful the situation is. And I think this is a really big shame on CAF. And I think that now going forward, I don't know, like next AFCON, it's going to be like, how are you going to watch it? Because now there's always a possibility of this happening again. We know with AFCON, we know with CAF, there's a corruption allegations they have over their heads. And it just adds more fuel to the fire. So it's really disappointing. It's really bad. And it's like, I don't know. It's just not the way they handle this. It's just really unprofessional and not from what you expect.
Yeah, and it's really a shame for me because I try to watch AFCON. I enjoy AFCON being so different to the other international tournaments. I try to watch as much as I can because this tournament I love so much because of how unpredictable it is, how much craziness there's, drama, and everything like that. And what's dude was even right. Like I even saw like a compilation of like memes and the AFCON, like things only happen in AFCON. I don't see that with other tournaments. I don't think those other videos exist.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing, man. But it is what it is. We just have to live with it, and hopefully Senegal get the tournament trophy back. And as Tenadime said, it's hard. I can't defend this tournament anymore. And me and Tena both watched AFCONs for a long time. We probably watch more AFCONs than most average people have. And we're even saying this as hardcore fans.
This is just, I don't know how you can defend this. Really, I don't know how. This is just.
I'm
really
not
bad.
gonna watch it. The next AFCON, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna bother.
I'm probably not gonna watch either, especially if they don't get it. If they don't give it back to Senegal, then that's it for me. But even if they do, I'm probably gonna be very skeptical because it's like I don't know, man. That is
and also, I'm also questioning: should I still cover this tournament even after all this?
Well, actually,
we'll see.
Well, Senegal even tried to compete in this tournament.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Senegal just quit the next AFCON if they don't get it back.
Oh, and
they
then
should.
maybe
They have every right to. They should.
Yeah.
And then you lose that the big team prestige. Well, at least to be fair, Ghana will be in it.
all I know is that Morocco are gonna be under a big lens in this upcoming World Cup. Trust me. Every African nation, every African will hate watch them. They will
opening game.
I will be Brazilian. I hate Brazil as well.
And look, I'm not trying to shame Morocco themselves, and I have nothing against Moroccan people, and I have nothing against Moroccan players. It's not their decision. It's not their fault. It's the
it's the federation.
Way. I mean, Moroccan Federation. To be fair, they did appeal. They did try to do it, so they have a hand in this. But it's essentially, CAF making the final call like this. It's just no. But I think it will get resolved. But the fact that the fact we're even having this conversation alone should just tell you just how really unprofessional this was done.
Yeah.
Let's read some Morocco v Senegal World Cup.
That match will go crazy. That match will go crazy in the World Cup. That happened.
That's the new rivalry now in African football.
They're gonna absolutely hate each other from this.
The Nigerians, they were saying that they should get the trophy. I
know many Nigerians actually were saying on Senegal's side. I don't know.
No, but most of them trolled a bit and said,
"Oh yeah. All right, dude. Are you talking about Trey?"
Man, whatever, man.
Okay. Let's move to the comments, guys. Hi, guys. To be honest, Copa America is the only good tournament nowadays. No.
Do you not remember how Copa America was organized last time? I don't know about that, bro.
Fuck Messi. Fuck Canada.
I would still say
they robbed me, by the way.
Of the major tournaments,
World Cup is definitely the best.
Well, obviously,
World Cup
the
is the most
continental.
important year.
I'll be honest, it is the Euros.
Yeah, I have to say Euros.
It has to be. Even the last Euros was 4.
Facts.
Can't
Yeah.
lie.
Honestly, regional tournaments have been falling off. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
ASEAN Championship, the Southeast Asia Cup.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start comments that are relevant to the Champions League. It's not like I'm ignoring those. Just I'm gonna read those later. Rosa Cup America only good tournament. What is cool guys smoking? It's true, bro. Euros are mid. Euros are mid. Well, the last one
I
was.
think they're all mid, to be honest.
Well, here in
I
Spain,
Yeah, they're all mid to be honest, but Euros is still the best.
Yeah.
of all, yeah.
Too.
Yeah, Asian Cup, even even that has a bit of like controversy with.
I can't lie. The Qatar Jordan final a few years ago.
Well, at least Qatar won on the pitch.
Yeah, but that was just let's be positive. That was
So
just,
yeah, let's see if Jordan will actually test their luck.
Who knows? Who knows? They might
Yo, honestly, they should. You know what? Why not? At this
Yeah,
point?
why not? Like if they don't get it, oh well, that sort of thing.
What I say is what's somebody watch the AFCON, but would just be lying low.
Let's see in the next AFCON, because if Senegal's not in it, if other of the sort of legacy teams or whatever,
I'm not watching it.
Like, no one's going to watch apart unless you're from the country like Rwanda against Seychelles
Somalia.
or that.
Like, nobody's gonna watch fucking Rwanda against Somalia.
And then Morocco's the only like legacy name in the tournament.
Unless there's
Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me get through the comments. Oh, did we watch the last Copa America?
Rick. I got robbed
very
against fucking Canada rats. Fucking disgusting. Fucking divers. I will pray for the downfall in this World Cup. I feel Qatari, Italian, and Swiss.
Okay. Let's move on. AFCON, wrong. Obviously, American Mad City fan thinks this way. If Morocco could win the tournament like this, then I want France to take away RG's legitimate World Cup.
And 1952 was a robbery as well. So only 58 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's the ranking for international cups by now? Federation, Euros, Copa America, Nations League, Asian Cup, AFCON. Okay, get the Nations League crap.
Nations League, what the fuck?
Nations League, CONCACAF, bro.
Yeah, get
neither
Asian
Nations League
Cup
of
out of
Europe and neither
Get
Nations
it.
League of CONCACAF.
Get
deserve to
Okay. Euros, Copa America, then I would say Asian Cup, and then Gold Cup, and AFCON last.
I mean,
No,
AFCON
the
has been last.
OFC Nations Cup is above AFCON now.
Bro, AFCON, you just have to
Europe
be last.
and
I mean,
America are the only good
you
ones.
cannot.
Honestly,
you
before this
cannot
whole
do
decision, I
this.
would have put AFCON third,
You
but
just cannot
I can't
do
put
this.
AFCON third
Oh,
anymore.
no,
so-
no.
That's not possible.
They're only.
I feel like
they're
everyone,
only-
with AFCON, everyone praises how it's like, oh, there's so much drama and stuff. I feel like
The
people
reason
forget
is it's
drama.
disorganized.
It's not good for the sport.
So, don't get me wrong. The AFCON have so much quality in terms of the teams and players, but the issue is the drama with the FA.
Oh yeah, that actually, I think Sebastian's right there. The
if-
actual
if-
like on the pitch, like the football actually is not. It's not bad.
Like,
It's just
if
there's so
they
much
actually-
chaos off the pitch that makes it terrible.
If they fix the chaos of the field, then I think it could surpass maybe the Copa America or Euros.
But
Okay.
the federation has to not be bankrolled. By any-
Yeah. Okay. So Tinas, give me your quick thoughts on this, and then we're going to and then I'll go finish the comments.
20 minutes.
Yeah. It's an absolute disgrace for the integrity of the sport. And yeah, I mean, I think, can you ever name an instance in football history where a cup final was won in an office? It's bizarre. And
It was 2 months last minute.
2 months after the final. And I think it's a disgrace to the sport. And yeah, I think people I have a few African friends, and they tell me that they prefer AFCON over all other competitions because of the drama, like what happened in the final. But I think you have to understand, I think that sometimes that drama can be detrimental to the sport. So yeah,
Yeah. And the thing is, like that AFCON final was a great final.
it was
Like,
a good final.
It was a great final. Like I
And
haven't,
that's the
I haven't
biggest
watched.
shame about all this. It was
Like,
such a great
I-
final.
Yeah, I hadn't watched a final like that intensity in a long time. Like it was just for me. I think it was the best final I've seen post World Cup 2022.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
It was
definitely.
such a dramatic final. It's a dramatic
Yeah, yeah.
final. It was such a quality final. There was so much like going at it. and you're really gonna like take that all away over this.
Yeah, now it feels like that decision
Even
just makes that whole
forget about sporting sense, forget about that, forget about just all that. Like even on moral sense, like even on a human sense, like really you're gonna do that? Like, yeah.
I don't know where Morocco are playing the friendlies or whatever. Go ahead.
10. What was more corrupt, the AFCON thing, or the last blind rankings we did?
What?
Because that was the last blind rankings we
Blind
did on.
Oh,
That was fucking
I
corruption.
saw that.
Okay, guys.
one more thing I would love to see. I don't know where Morocco are doing their friendlies or whatever this coming month. I would love, like, if they play one of the games at home, the people on the street in the stadium celebrate the AFCON. Oh, we won! Let's go!
Yeah.
In
All right.
the stadium or on the street, everyone waving flag. Oh, we've done it!
Okay, guys. Okay, let's finish the comments, guys. Let's finish the comments. We still have a lot. We still have the Champions League to discuss. We haven't even got to that yet. 2 months is quick by cap standards. Does this win actually elevate Morocco's confidence?
No, doesn't do anything.
No, yeah, no. This is just a fake one.
It doesn't benefit Morocco. All it does is shit on Senegal. That's all it does.
And by the way, Morocco is gonna play in France. These friendlies.
Yeah, but you know, we haven't even discussed about. I wonder how Wally Regari is feeling.
Well,
He's
he's
probably-
never.
Oh, he's a winner now!
Ooh,
He's like, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
And then, oh no!
Yeah, you know, yeah, Box is just right.
true.
Okay, I agree with that. Why did Cap do this after 2 months of the term ended? Yeah, good
Yeah.
question. Senegal didn't do that goal wrongly, just before Morocco got that. I don't think they would have reacted like that. AFCON's has some of the most professional, competent referees. I don't know about that.
That's Zambian referee back.
Corrupt.
No.
Oh
Cool guy.
god.
Okay. Senegal are champs now. Just move on low. All right. Morocco still two-time AFCON. Mane still 2-time AFCON champs. Yeah, I hope they don't remove the star on their badge or on the flag.
No, they probably will.
I would love if like at the World Cup, Morocco add a second star.
Oh my God! Imagine if we see a rematch at the World Cup. Imagine.
Yeah,
don't
that's what I said. Please.
Senegal. join us.
Yeah, I know another team who needs to join that. Oh,
You know, that'll be crazy. Obviously, it won't happen. But
Chile, not Sweden.
Senegal, should we get a reroute confederation? UAE, Iraq, Sweden, Philippines, oh man.
Yes, I think.
When the fuck did we get robbed?
Bro, Bangladesh will get pimp slapped.
Oh yeah, 58 when the rat Pele
Yeah, man.
fucked up my. I could have had a World Cup.
Senegal, you're welcome to CONCACAF.
True.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Also, I was also saying someone that does this mean that 2009 the Champions League will go to Chelsea now?
And the Belgians will also hate watch them too. Not just simply watch the World Cup on TV. Or Moroccan players and ball boys interfering with Senegal players too. Yeah, that's also another thing too.
Yeah.
We need more AFCON reps in La Liga.
I won't be surprised if that. I won't be surprised.
Greenland, Senegal should join and just form a new confederation. My country, Belize, will join.
Oh my days. They have to Greenland, by the way.
Oh man.
Nah, that Portugal games are boring as fuck.
Started fighting my AFCON.
Oh my. Yeah, exactly.
Why are you? This is why we're the biggest. This is why we're not the biggest clubs in the world. Like, not even leave it to us, bringing us up.
That's true though. That's true though. My comment was true though.
So what about next season?
Okay. All right. I think that's enough AFCON. Oh, dang, 24 minutes. I didn't expect that long. All right. So let's go ahead and move to the Champions League, guys. We're going to move to the Champions League. And we're going to start first with the biggest story this week, in my opinion, the Champions League.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And that is Sporting 5, Bodo Glimt 0.
Thank God.
You know what's funny? I read a tweet that there's always a remontada. Like, I read a tweet that there's always a remontada. Crazy that it was used on this one though.
Yeah.
This game actually pissed me off. It pissed me. This game pissed me off.
Okay. So let's start, guys. Let's talk about Sporting first. We'll talk about Sporting first, guys. How crazy is this comeback, guys?
insane.
No, very good. Very
No,
good.
it's big.
Obviously, it's big.
I think honestly, I think it's more on the. I think the player quality. I think it showed. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like people were overhyping this Bordeaux team a bit because like
Yeah, you
it was,
know,
it was a fantastic run, but like Sporting have better quality. I'm not sure.
You know, and it got me thinking because I always notice this with underdog teams. It's like when they're the underdogs, they always do well. But when they're like the slight favorites or people have
Yeah,
expectation of them, they usually fail.
They took the Ajax 2019 comparisons way too literally.
Yeah, way too. Like, bro, we were actually comparing this team. Like, some people were saying that it's Bordeaux been considered an allied team. I think some people went too far.
Yeah.
More like Sporting is like that.
Their story was great, but here's the thing. I think, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure all of us, I would assume, predicted Bordeaux to advance, right? Especially after the first leg.
Probably, yeah.
Sporting, I think he's right. Like, Sporting kind of used that, I think, to their advantage, and they absolutely caught Bordeaux off guard. I mean, I can't lie, this is a pretty, like, this Bordeaux team was just unrecognizable completely. They were just absolutely horrendous in this game.
Yeah, guys, just let me just show you guys the stats right here. 38 shots, 14 on
They
target.
should have had like 3 goals in 10
This should have been 10-0, bro.
Yeah,
This should have been 10-0.
Yeah.
And you know, I think people don't realize Sporting are really good at home. These guys are really strong at home.
But the thing is, 3-0.
Yeah, actually, I want to check something. Did Sporting lose any games at home in the Champions League so far this season?
Well, they've beaten PSG, beaten Kairat. I remember game 1.
Who else was there at home? Let's see. Okay.
Bayern. Lost
So
to
they beat
Porto.
Kairat at home.
Okay.
So what else?
Yeah,
was
that's
there?
nothing. Yeah, they beat Celtic.
Yeah, they lost to Celtic at home.
They beat Kairat.
They beat Marseille at home.
Marseille.
Hold that.
Lost to Bayern.
They beat who else? No, that's away. Bayern they lost away.
They
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
PSG, and there's one more,
Yeah, there's one more. We're forgetting one.
like game 4 or something.
Oh yeah,
It was
PSG,
before that. That's PSG.
Bayern. Oh,
Marseille.
tell Juventus.
That's
Oh,
away.
Bruges. Bruges.
So Club Brugge. So they won every single home game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, I think, and people don't realize home form is so important to Sporting.
Oh, please, Sporting against Arsenal.
Yes, come on. Today we will all be there. We will all be.
No,
I
Sporting.
mean,
yeah.
last time it happened.
Well, we'll get to we'll get to the quarters, man. We'll save it for the quarters. But you know, I think people don't realize like home form is so key. Is that as good as Bodo's home form is, Bodo Glimt have lost games at home this season in the Champions League, as we saw. You know, they lost against Juventus. I think they lost against what other team they lost? I think they lost to Monaco, I think.
Yeah.
So like Sporting is a really good team, especially at home. And I think home form was key, and I think they took that advantage. And I was hearing the commentators saying something during the game. It was like the last time Sporting scored 5 goals in a Champions League match was against which team? Do you guys know?
Who?
I've heard.
Which
Yeah,
Arsenal?
It's Manchester United.
when?
Really? Sporting.
When?
When?
Must have been in the 90s or 2000s.
I don't remember. Let me see if I can Google it.
Sporting beat United.
We beat them a couple of times as well.
5-0.
When was that? 1964.
Oh, come on.
Bro,
Come
come on.
Yeah, that was like
That
6
must
years
have been painful for
United,
teaching us
come
back
on.
in the day.
Yeah, man, that was dinosaur era. man.
62 years, bro. 62
Yeah.
years.
I was
But here's the
only
thing,
6
though.
years after Munich.
Yeah.
I wonder if HH watched that game actually.
No, but my commentator was saying that. Like, I was hearing the commentator say that. Like, and it was crazy. It was interesting because, like, the Sporting team, like, they're, and you know, I called the Sporting team. Oh, I was so stupid in my analysis. I said in my first, like, that, it's just Luis Suarez. If Luis Suarez doesn't score, they're cooked. Well, this game proved that.
He scored one, but
Yeah, this game proved that whole thing I was BS because they had all different goal scorers in the day. It wasn't one player that scored multiple goals. It was everyone had their contribution. So
Trincao, what a performance.
yeah,
Big,
I mean, what do you
big
guys think went
matches,
wrong for Bodo?
very
Do you
big.
just think that they underrated Sporting, or you just think quality?
I think
just-
they got found out. I actually think they got found out.
Quality.
It's not just quality because I mean they beat better teams at Sporting before that.
No, but also, well, yeah, but also, like what I alluded to earlier, like mentality as well. Like when they were expected to win, they fumbled.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And I
weak.
just-
Honestly, disappointing. Like I feel like they had such a great story. Like they beat
Yeah.
Atletico and Man City in the league phase. They beat Inter twice, and
I think this tie would have been a lot more interesting if Inter were in it.
well,
Yeah.
Inter's like not in it. But
Ah,
this is
Inter
bad.
would still get destroyed.
This is
Okay,
bad
okay,
from Bodo.
Still get
This is
destroyed.
bad from
Yeah.
Bodo.
I
That
mean,
is-
like, I mean, Trincao cooked, Suarez cooked. I mean,
Maybe
Araujo,
They
Oilman.
have a good team.
Yeah, it's a great team, man. And I just think that, I just think that for me, for Bodo Glimt, I just think the occasion got to them.
The real underdogs are actually Sporting. It seems like for this championship.
Yeah.
So
Dark
I just
horse is
think, I just think for Sporting, and I think that's the thing, and I think Doodle is right. Like, I just think that because after people saw Bodo beat Inter, people are saying, oh, now Bodo can beat Sporting, and Sporting or Inter is better than Sporting on paper. So they'll be okay. If you could beat Inter, you could beat Sporting, but that's not how football works. Football isn't so straightforward that just because one team is better on paper means that you
Yeah,
can
but
beat
3-0
the other
though, they won
team.
3-0 comprehensively.
No,
They still have
The
lost.
games is gonna be decided on the pitch.
Yeah,
If you get a performance like this, you're gonna win.
and I just think that got to Bodo Glimt, and and I think people don't realize that matchups is what matters more. It's not about what team is better than what and that's whatsoever, right? And I think Sporting at home is going to be a very tricky team to play against. So, right to Sporting, man, they did their job. They got a 5-0 win, and for Bodo Glimt, I mean, look at the substitutions made in this game. Look how late it was in the game.
Yeah.
79th to 80th minute. I mean,
They
should-
didn't even play. Right?
I mean, there is another Norwegian team in the UCL next season. So let's say
yeah. But I still think this is a great season for Bodo Glimt. Like, take nothing away.
Yeah.
Champions League round of 16 on their debut season is incredible. Most of us did not expect them to get past the knockout, league phase.
Let alone qualify for this because they had to go to the playoff.
Yeah, that's
As
true.
in,
So,
as in the playoff for the league phase.
yeah, like most
Yeah.
people, if they had them to make the knockouts, it was probably round of 32 or knockaround playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that they made round of 16 is one step better. So it's an incredible achievement for Bodo and for Sporting. Great
the
win.
fact that they beat City, they beat Inter, they beat Atletico to this state. Kind of,
Oh yeah, cool guy in the chat as well. First, learn to beat sport. Learn to beat Bordeaux, and then talk to us. First, learn to beat Bordeaux.
Yeah. All right, let's
Right.
read some comments, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. And
qualify for the Champions League, by the way.
they will. Man
They
City
will.
Yeah.
They will.
And also, before we go to the next game, which team do you guys have making the quarterfinals? Because I said Bodo Glimt.
I had
Uh,
Bordeaux.
As in prior to the first.
Yeah, first, like, it's easy to say. Yeah.
I said Bordeaux.
I said both.
I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I was leaning towards. I wanted Bodo, but I leaned towards Sporting because they had
Okay.
the second one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
10, you had, you don't remember?
I think I said Bodo. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
Sporting
but
did-
then on the stream you said Bodo are overhyped, they're trash.
Oh yeah, they all kind of overhyped just because of 5 games.
Yeah, you were laughing at them, by the way.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
And then you lost
because
7-2.
they're not
Oh,
like
no.
people saying, oh, they could actually win the Champions. That's why I heard from 1 or 2 people. I'm like, no, they're not going to win the Champions League.
They could have.
No, they wouldn't.
They did.
Bro, I
They
couldn't
wouldn't.
even
Even if they
No.
progress, they still wouldn't.
yeah.
what to do to this team. Oh my god.
Yeah. I knew
Yeah,
Bodo Glimt were a bad side. Okay, Albert, you're just being harsh.
Would have.
More like
Yeah.
Bozo
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
Okay. All
But
right,
okay, Sporting got their job done though, so we'll see.
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's read some comments, guys, and then we're going to move on to the next game. Sporting do something Man City couldn't.
Remontada.
I thought Bodo had it. Sporting should have been a 5 at the half.
Yeah.
5 at halftime, I think you mean.
Yeah.
Who was actually predicting Bodo to beat Sporting? Well, I think most of us.
for
I
first
feel like
leg,
it was more you were thinking about what our hearts and brains.
Yeah.
I'm
True.
shocked. I did not expect this.
They had an easier opponent at FV7, 5 at the half. I mean, they did in the first, like, excuse. Arsenal getting easy fixtures. Now they face Sporting in the quarterfinals. I read just Sporting. You all slept on them.
But they finished first, so like they
Okay.
deserve. Route.
Yeah,
I want to see Bodo versus Arsenal match, but maybe next Champions League Bodo qualifies.
maybe next year.
To be honest, we all did. Me too. I'm pretty Sporting
Bodo
too.
didn't actually win their league, so I think it depends.
They
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
go to the playoff now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when the first leg was 3-0,
No,
they were
no.
cooked.
They might play another Scandinavian team. Who knows?
Sporting are underrated. People always underestimate them.
that's still entitled. Yes.
True.
Yeah. Hopefully, Sporting fluke will win over Arsenal.
Please.
Sporting, please do something against Arsenal.
We
Man
will be
City.
there.
Sporting will be harder than Leverkusen.
Please.
They will.
Won't be Arsenal Emirates. Maybe a draw.
Yeah.
Bodo were just very sloppy in the ball. Maybe they just got starstruck low. Yeah, I think they got starstruck. I think
Yeah,
the patience.
starstruck by Suarez.
And they went to the game
Yeah.
defensive wise, which I don't think they should have gone defensive. I was shocked about that. I thought they would
Yeah,
go
I think they went
offensive.
too defensive in this game. I think Sebastian's right.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
just go for
Yeah,
it, kill the
that's
game.
the thing. Sporting with their wingers, they just kept attacking and attacking and attacking, and just eventually, Bodo just could not contain them at all.
Yeah, Border Journey is
Yeah, but
crazy. 8,000 capacity plus transfer outlay is like a League One English side. Wow.
Yeah.
If the Gunners and their fans destroy Sporting will eliminate them. Possibly they'll make the final.
We will be there.
We'll see.
Sporting eliminated Arsenal in the Europa
We will
League 3.
be there. We will be there.
Please.
Look up for,
I love
look up
Sporting.
for Viking, the next Norwegian super team. Suarez back to win his second UCL after winning the Barca in 2015.
Ah,
Viking.
Ooh,
I wonder how they perform.
Bodo.
In the
I just
Champions
hope they don't have a synthetic pitch. Because that's
League. I had Sporting Pookie. has
no,
Sporting
they
too.
don't. They don't.
Bodo. Oh, cool guy, you suck. I may have predicted Bodo, but it was obviously a joke.
Bro, Albert, stop trolling, man. Be real, man.
So, Bodo had a good run. You said it's not hard bad to predict him.
Sorry, I had
Bodo
enough.
was Sporting.
Oh, I see. I forgot. Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna put in the most obvious stinker. Come on.
That's not on my mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, save it for the quarter. Save it for the quarter because we'll discuss the
Yeah.
quarters.
What's the next game?
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm getting
for
pissed. I'm
yeah,
getting
for Sporting,
pissed
man,
off.
craziness. And you know what's interesting, guys? I think it's the first time they reached the quarterfinals since 1983. I think
Wow.
I might be wrong with the year, but it's like 1980s or something. Like
And, and they won on St. Patrick's Day, and they were green. Maybe
Yeah,
a bit of
they-
luck.
that. Wow.
Ruben Amorim, take note. This is what happens when you go to a back four.
Hmm.
Yeah. I wonder how Amorim is feeling.
I don't know. I mean, clearly they're not.
Cameron is
fine.
enjoying life. I'm pretty sure. He's
Yeah, he's probably in the Bahamas somewhere enjoying a
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Arsenal versus Leverkusen, guys. And guys, finally, a convincing win from Arsenal. A convincing win.
I think in this game we saw Puskas contender. That as a game.
Bro, I mean, that
Yeah.
Eze goal, oh my jeez, that Eze goal was top notch.
Oh,
Yeah, finally he scored against someone that ain't Spurs.
Yeah.
That's actually true. That's actually crazy if you think about it.
Actually, is that actually true?
wait, I'm checking.
I thought I was just joking, but if that's actually true, damn.
That's crazy. And then the Rice goal was great too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
the thing
this
is, like,
an easy win for them. This is-
Yeah. Man, Leverkusen, man. Just
Up and up.
They put
just
up
a
a good
wash
fight.
team.
They put up a good fight. I am. They put up a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they like Arsenal had to score some bangers to beat them, so I guess that's
And they
in that
and they didn't get humiliated.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
when we get there, when we get there.
Yeah, but yeah, I just
Leverkusen,
I just think for Arsenal. See, I was actually I heard some Arsenal fans saying this. I want to know if you guys agree with this. The problem with Arsenal is that they're trying to do too much bare minimum, which is pretty much good. You pretty much try to just barely win every single game, which is not really sustainable.
There's nothing wrong with that if you do it. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what they've been doing for the past 3 or 4 games in the Premier League. Now they're top.
Yeah. And they have the cup final on Sunday. So
Yeah.
maybe there's because if let's say they lose that cup final on Sunday, you know how the Arsenal fans would be like, get out, that sort of thing. So we'll see how I think it's more on. We'll talk about Man City soon, but I think for Arsenal, this game was just more about get the job done. People expected them to do it. They got it. And Leverkusen, huff and puff, but just wasn't enough. They had 1 or 2 good chances, but it didn't go in. And it's football.
Yeah. Like Arsenal for me, like the thing with this Arsenal team is that I think this team can play really good football, they have the capabilities as we just saw today. Like people say, "Oh, this team is just set piece. They're just haram." You know, they always are like this. You know, but there's been some times throughout the season where they've actually played great football. I remember they beat Bayern in such a convincing fashion this season that we saw it today against Leverkusen. Like, and the fact, they're the only team that hasn't lost a game this season in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
And so, say what you will that Arsenal was like, Fugazi and all this stuff. Like Arsenal is a strong team, and what makes this team so difficult is defensively they're so good. It's just the attack is just where they struggle, and the attack is there hasn't really been a guy that's been consistent in the attack for them for the majority of the season. You know, so I just think that for me, that's what makes Arsenal so difficult to beat is that their defense is so good, their midfield is so great. It's just the attack is just the only issue with this team. You know, so. Yeah, but yeah, for Arsenal, great win for them, and for Leverkusen, hey, at least you guys made the knockout stage of the Champions. You made the round of 16, and so I think that's still a good achievement. And yeah, this team needs a overhaul if they want to compete for the league anytime soon.
They don't have a player who scored the goals. Like you do realize that in all competitions, Gyökeres have 16 goals.
I mean, yeah, Gyökeres, he's been picking up form recently. I think, yeah, he's been good for the past contract.
Like the issue, yes, I know people think it's crap and all this stuff, which I don't fucking understand. Like,
He's getting better.
16 goals and 41 appearances.
he doesn't get the ball enough to him. He doesn't get the right chances in the game. Like, he literally have to
Oh, damn.
take the ball and do something himself. Like, he can't do everything himself.
Yeah, I think Gokras is a good player. It's just that he needs more service.
Yeah, like, yeah. You have a better left winger. Like, let's say you have Rafinha or Mara. I think Gyökeres having a lot of more goals.
So,
Because
Sebastian, you think Arsenal need better wingers so that Gokras is better?
They need a better left winger. I think Saka is, yeah, he can be there. He's their captain. But
Man,
you have to
Saka's
have a better NA is fine for me at camp. I think it's been great. But if you're gonna have your striker scoring more goals, then you should have wingers who can feed on the ball. Like, you look at Barca, like you have Rafinha Yamal who can feed Lewandowski or whoever plays up top. Like, you need wingers, better wingers to support for the forward. Which I hate that people have said that Gyökeres and Isak are flop because they ain't. No, they ain't.
Isak is.
Gyökeres, no, he's been injured. Understand football. He has been fucking injured.
When he's playing, he's been well though.
He hasn't been a flop. He's been injured. How can you call a player flop when he's been injured most of the season? I don't get this. This
So
is what's wrong.
Wait, so
This is
he lost.
no, it pisses me off. It pisses me off because
Wait, so was Eden
How-
Hazard? Was he not a flop then? Because he was injured all the time.
he was injured most of
I
his
mean,
time.
Gokras hasn't been that bad. Like, I don't think he's been that bad, but I don't think he's been that good. I think he's been okay. He's,
Calling Isak a flop just because he has been injured.
oh, you're saying Isak. Okay, guys, let's just focus on Gokras. Just focus
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Gokras. Just focus on Arsenal. We'll
You
get to
can
the
like-
other team later.
Yeah.
If you have like a Kvara or Rafinha, Gyökeres is scoring at least 34 goals a season.
Yeah, I think Sebastian's kind of right though. Like Saka, like he's been overplayed so much in the last couple of games.
If we look at the top teams in Europe, when they have a world-class striker, they have wingers. Like you see with Bayern, they have Diaz, Olise, they have Kane up top, and then they have Musiala, Carl, or whoever plays on that.
Yeah. So okay, I want to go to Teaching now. So Teaching what was the one you were trying to say?
I was just saying that, yeah, Saka, I think he has less goals this season in the Premier League than Casemiro. I mean, that's how poor his output has been. But at the same time, I think Gyökeres, I don't even think it's a matter of wingers. It's about how Arteta uses him. Gyökeres at Sporting was a channel runner. He loved, that in that like corner at the edge of the box, making runs there, using his physique to beat players and score goals with his back to goal. That's how he was used. But at Arsenal, like they thought they were getting a traditional number 9, but Gyökeres, he's not a traditional number 9. He's not someone who will be a fox in the box, will win aerial duels, will bully defenders. He's not that. He's a player who we use on the counter attack a lot, and Amram used him in that way a lot. And Arsenal more have out of a possession-based team nowadays. So yeah, I just don't think they're using Gyökeres properly. They're not profiling him correctly. That's why it's not been that good. But I mean, the top of the league, he'll probably win the Premier League title. So if he does, you can't really call him a flop if he doesn't.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone else have any thoughts about Arsenal before we move on to the next game?
Congrats on winning.
And
And
Arsenal.
yeah, good luck in that final against.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
final.
I think this is actually great. This is I think the third season Arsenal's made the quarterfinals in a
Yeah.
row.
Yeah.
Which is
Quarterfinal, semifinal. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Okay. All right. Now it's fun. It's fun to talk about the other London teams.
Okay.
Chelsea, Stamford Bridge is falling down. Falling. I'm just,
Was the Club Cup final the Fugazi then?
yes, it was. Stop it. It
Yeah.
was.
Okay, Sebastian, I'll let you go first since you're our PSG fan.
Yes, I am. I've actually said to most people now, so they know. But we might have to have. Yes, my guy on the ABR, he won the Ballon d'Or. And a stinker. But I'm gonna first talk about Chelsea because what fuck is this trash? Honestly, like if you ask, like HH has no team, by the way. I just want to tell you that.
Yeah, he's
I
clubless.
told him he could join one of my clubs if he wants. He hasn't replied. But Chelsea, man, like with that defense, and you're gonna hype up that team to win a UCL with freaking Rafinha as manager. Oh my goodness! Like it would be better to have Man United in this game than Chelsea.
Yeah,
Approved.
honestly, Man United would actually put up a better fight.
There's nothing in this Chelsea team that I'm seeing. Oh my god, I'm scared. Nothing.
Man, this Chelsea defense was so bad.
Like the Argentinian Jolinton, Fernandez, absolute ghost. Well, what the fuck is he doing? Like, Caicedo, he did not get enough. Palmer, the most overrated player I've ever seen. Joao Pedro, or as people call him, Joao Pedro.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Pedro Neto is the worst winger I've seen play football. And I've seen some terrible wingers in my whole life.
Garnacho.
This Cucurella guy, they said he was the best left back in the world.
Nuno Mensch.
Yeah,
To be fair, Coca-Cola was for a period of time.
The only good thing he is being a Joao Neves dog. That's the only good thing he is.
No, he was good. He was good in the Euros. To be fair, wasn't he 10?
Yeah, actually one of the best left backs. Actually, the best left back.
Like Chelsea lost this game because of the defense, mistakes, and Rafinha.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You start Jurgensen in the first leg, which I don't get what you did. Why you did that? But Chelsea are a bunch of frauds. Why talk about this shit team? Like
Okay, so
Yeah.
1
Sebastian,
billion spent.
Non-
Was it 2 billion euros?
they are the London
And this is
Inter.
the team.
They are the London version of Inter, by the way.
nah, I don't know about that. Come on.
Let's talk about the 6-2 winners. instead.
Okay, so Sebastian, talk about PSG.
the AKA best team in the world, according to multiple people, which
Mm,
maybe I'll agree, maybe I don't, because there's another team
okay.
that I
Okay.
like. But Stefanov, is he better than Donnarumma?
No.
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 I mean, he has been good this UCL. Um,
Well, he's been the chef of the art. That's for sure.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Chava is probably getting sold, by the way.
That was a shit signing.
Very good. It's very good to have a keeper that you can rely on.
Mhm.
Like, and that midfield is just. I've heard that Fabian might be back soon, and that will be prayers to the whole world. Um, I mean, the fullback duo are just too good. Like,
Best fullback duo in the world.
Yeah, best fullbacks in the world.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've said this, and I will stand, and I will tell you my reasons why. I think Nuno Mendes might be already the best left back of all time.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Now
Oh,
you
God.
bro.
Okay.
Okay, Sebastian, you're going too far. Okay, Sebastian. Let me ask you another question. Is this PSG like? Because I also felt like PSG in this game, as good as they were, I do feel like PSG were. I do feel like what's it called? Were they like in second gear? It almost felt like they were in second gear in this game.
They were.
Yeah, this was like a training match.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And Barcola was amazing. Like, bro, Barcola destroyed. Bro, Barcola was like toying with the
What a
Chelsea
ball.
defenders.
No, the
World
finishes he had in both legs were just insane.
Four goals in 4 games, and now he's injured.
Dang. I mean,
I'm not gonna blame I was gonna blame a certain dude for Barcola's injury. The fraud on Twitter.
yeah. So Sebastian, like, are you like, do you still think that this PSG team can go back to back?
I've already said it. Like the winner between PSG and Liverpool is winning the UCL in my opinion.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank you.
I'm leaning towards PSG slightly because they can still play. Like they can play horrible, but still turn it up for like a few minutes and lead like 3-1.
Yeah.
Like,
PSG still.
it's always the Monaco game. Like Dembele got injured, they brought on Dua. In a few minutes, it was like 3-2. And in the first leg as well, like this team is just too good.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So let me go to Doodle Man. Doodle Man, what's your thoughts about Chelsea PSG? That's the Chelsea project.
I mean, the Chelsea project, I think I'm gonna say maybe this is gonna sound controversial. Here I go. I think Chelsea's gonna be irrelevant for many years to come. I think they're not gonna compete for anything. I think it's gonna be over. I actually think they're gonna get worse. I think there's gonna be a time where they're gonna sell a lot of players. They're gonna go down and they're gonna like get worse and worse and worse until this changes a lot of situation. You know why? Because what they're doing, the malpractice that they're doing, is just completely delusional. It's disgusting as well. What they're doing is they just buy millions of players. They have all these players, but then they just sell half of them for quick profit and just rinse and repeat. They're using Strasbourg for their own interest. I don't like when clubs do that. I just don't like in general when many clubs do
Yeah,
this. It's just,
Chelsea are treating this as if it's a business, not as a
yeah,
football.
and I get right. Football business, I get it, right? Revenue and everything. But there needs to be some kind of like this is not how you run a sports team. This is not the only way. It's like the way that you can see the way Moresco was talking about it, about before he got sacked. You saw the way Pochettino talked about them. You saw the way Tuchel was like, at first as well. Like this is not just anything coincidence anymore. I truly think Chelsea's problem. It doesn't even matter who their coach is at this point. I think Liam Rosenior is gonna get sacked eventually. I think he's gonna hit the breaking point as well. But the thing is, and you know what they're gonna do? This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna sack Rosenior, and then they're probably gonna get Gary O'Neill from Strasbourg, or whoever the coach is gonna be. This is what they're gonna do, probably.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna rehire the sack, bring Strasbourg.
Yeah. And see, this is the thing. But if they're gonna do that, they're still gonna have this. Look at the team that Chelsea have. Just look at the team that they have after considering how much they spent. Just look at this team that they have in the bench.
Oh God, that's.
This is like Man United get ridiculed for this kind of thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They get memed for it. Rightfully so, depending on what they get. Why are Chelsea not having the same energy? Why is there no same energy against them?
They spent more than us, much more than us.
They spend more than PSG. They spend more than PSG as well.
Yep.
That PSG team, I literally read, if you compare these values, the PSG team, this PSG team currently, I think it's like 400 million something overall, the whole squad they have. Chelsea's that they spend is like 600 or 700 million. And you're telling me that over 2 legs, the scoreline is 2-8. 2-8 over 2 legs. They're doing this.
And guys, just look at the transfer. I just showed you guys a transfer about 770 million on this team.
Oh my God! See, yeah. This is the valuation. This is not like how much they spent. This is just overall valuation. Because I trust me, PSG spent less. PSG spent a lot of money, but like Chelsea has spent even more.
Oh yeah, this is not even how much they spent. This is like the value.
Yeah, this is just squad valuation. Yeah. And the thing is, if this is how much you spent, that's even better. That's even worse. They spent all that money, and yet their valuation of players is going down. Really, that should just tell you, like, even if you're in finance, it should tell you that your assets are not actually proving anything.
Yep.
This for me is malpractice. This is just, if they keep going down this route, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna enter the 2010 Inter Milan, that kind of route. They're gonna enter the United route. They're gonna enter the Banter route.
So you're saying that Chelsea will not be a? Yeah, I agree with Doodle. They're not gonna be a mainstay in the Champions League.
Yeah, because like if you and you know what's crazy as well, they can't even sell players like Enzo Fernandez. He's on a 9-year contract. Like
and that's even because of amortization. Let's not forget they're getting punished.
Yeah.
In recent
yeah, did you guys hear like
that? On Monday.
Yeah, they're getting a 1-year transfer ban, which is probably
suspended for 2 years.
Yeah, even though that might sound like that might sound like messed up, that might actually be the best for this team.
It might be the best thing, yeah, because they cannot. I don't think people realized last season if they didn't get Champions League football, they were like they were going to be heavy sanctions because like it's not sustainable. This model it's not sustainable. Like
I think
Champions League football, it's an absolute mandatory requirement to sustain this model. Even if they miss it out for one season, they're done.
Yeah, it's done. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking
because they're operating on depth. They're operating on that. Like it's just like, the way I have to say. Look, as for PSG, what I'll say about PSG is I don't have them going back to back, but they're definitely we know they're still European champions.
Yeah, they're still a very strong team.
At least,
yeah. I think we'll see.
The thing is, though, but this tie should not be like this, though. You know what's funny? I actually had Chelsea winning this game, not winning the tie after the first leg. I had PSG overall winning the whole tie. The way Chelsea played in this game, in 8 minutes, Clara just scored, and that's it. Done. That's it. Finished. Then Barcola scores, then Mayulu scores, and then it's all that. It's like, you know
what the funny thing is? Kvaratskhelia and Barcola really did more damage than Dembele.
Yeah.
The game was already done.
But I think overall,
like it just shows like this PSG team isn't just a Dembele team. Like, Dembele has to do everything.
No, of course not. Of course, they're European champions. How can you be one team? Like,
yeah,
but this Chelsea team, though, I have to say, a lot of these players for me, given the value, they have to go. They honestly, Chelsea's biggest problem isn't player and it's not manager. I think it's the higher ups because the way they're running this club, they got the finances and everything. Let's not forget Chelsea under Roman Abramovich. They spent a lot of money, and it's not like they didn't make mistakes. It's not like they were perfect always. But you knew that Chelsea were very aggressive in the transfer market.
They were an ambitious club.
They were a very ambitious club. This is not ambition. This is just trying to pay. This is just trying to pay to play. This is just trying to get as much money as possible and just.
This is basically being greedy.
This is being greedy but you're being greedy not even for success. You're being greedy because of literally for money.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do that, I'm sorry. The way football is, trust me, karma in football exists. Yeah. It might not be too bad right now, but trust me, they keep going down this route. It's gonna snowball, and then I'm telling you. They will fall off. I promise you, they're gonna fall off.
I feel
sorry. And sorry. Actually, T-Chance, you go.
Okay, now I was just gonna say as well. Like, I think another problem with Chelsea fans as well, specifically, they overrate these players a lot. Like I've heard, and I feel like in general, world football overrates these players a lot. Like I've heard like some United fans a few months ago were saying that Cole Palmer could be a good Bruno replacement. Dude, I wouldn't even take him as a Mason Mount replacement. I don't rate this guy. He's injury prone. He goes missing in big games for his club. He's very inconsistent. In his best season, almost 50% of his goals were penalties. I don't rate this guy. I don't rate this guy like as nearly as much as some people. Caicedo, he was in Declan Rice conversations last season. This season, is he even in Bruno G conversations this season?
His
I'm not
fall off
sure.
also needs to be studied. I actually rated Caicedo a lot.
Yeah,
I actually thought he was a good player.
I think
and look at
Caicedo is a
Ram-
good player. He's just being mismanaged. I just think
I
he's with
think
the
he
bunch
is,
of
but this is yeah.
No, but the thing is, I feel like if you're truly world class, like we saw, like we're seeing it with Bruno, with Man United. If you're a truly world class player, you'll perform no matter what state.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't think yeah. So, yeah, this Chelsea team is just it's terribly ran, and I feel bad for my Chelsea friends because even though I don't really like Chelsea much as a club for because you know how
I know a lot of Chelsea fans. I always like Chelsea. Didier Drogba was one of my favorite players ever.
yeah
Chelsea I kind of used to hold them close to my heart. Not that I was fan or anything, and not like I really cared. It's just Chelsea used to be a team that I kind of really saw, and especially because I know many Inter fans also follow Chelsea. They used to be. They're not. Look, for me, they're not bigger than Arsenal. I acknowledge that. Even though Champions League Arsenal don't, but Chelsea's a team that's should still be not a team that you just pat on the back. It's like just some nice team. They used to be a serious team. They used to
yeah
be a very big mainstays. This Chelsea team, it does not feel like Chelsea. This is just like literally like I don't know what to call it. Like this is not Chelsea. These players would not play like it's just they lost their identity. I think they really lost their identity, and there's still a lot of lack of quality in this team. I think they need new owners. I think they need to change up their model. I think they need they need a reset. Like they need a complete reset. If they want to it sounds harsh, but that's the only way because I don't think that's gonna happen. And you know why? And here I think Chelsea fans need to take some kind of responsibility. In Serie A, Lazio fans have been protesting against ownership and have been emptying stadiums out. We've seen this many times before in football. I think Chelsea fans need to do that.
Because they need to do the same thing.
When you empty out the stadium, that means you're attacking pockets of your ownership because they're not getting that match revenue. Suddenly their shareholders are going to be like, what the hell is going on? You do this. People will say that you have to support your team as always, but here's the thing, that is supporting your team because it's not team, it's club. Club is bigger than team. You can replace the club is never going to go anywhere. So they have to do this. I think.
I mean, one example of that is that I think a few years ago after the Super League, United we cancelled a Liverpool game. After that, fans were directly targeting the Glazers sponsors, and then a few months later, the club was put up for sale.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should move on from this game. I think we discussed enough of this. Let's go ahead and read some comments.
Congrats on the win.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Give your quick thoughts.
Congrats to PSG. They did what Newcastle did on the weekend as well. Beat them at the bridge. Woo! That's all. I don't know. I didn't watch this game. The game was done after.
Any thoughts on Chelsea? Or not really?
I agree with all of them. And if that means it's an open spot for Newcastle, I'm all for it.
No, I actually think Chelsea's going to be like food that, the scavengers and the birds are gonna be circling now. It's gonna be like efficient.
Oh, by the way, did you guys just real quick? Did you guys see what they did? Like that huddle with Newcastle. Like what was?
Oh
that?
yeah.
Like, I was watching
the game is gone, man. The game is gone.
If we win, that would be the funniest thing ever, and it ended up happening.
Man, Chelsea, man. I'm so glad I'm not a Chelsea fan.
It's looking dark, man. It's looking dark.
Yeah, if you're a Chelsea fan, you
especially if Arsenal begin to actually win stuff. Ooh.
Oh, Chelsea
on Sunday.
Yeah, what's interesting? We're actually in a position where Arsenal and Chelsea are probably switching positions.
Remember Arsenal COVID? That was generational. This is like Chelsea. I don't know, World War III time.
All right, let's read
some Arsenal COVID.
Hey, we need to have a combo about the whole Premier League, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Arsenal born for real bucks. Luis Suarez scored a hat trick when Liverpool beat Arsenal 4-0. Arsenal ain't boring. They are bored. They're just fatigue low. Still what Pookie defending Arsenal as expected. I'll defend him
Arsenal
because
are good
people
team.
love
Guys
him.
are-
By the way, did your manager play handball against him at their stadium this season?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
they
convinced by
lost.
Arsenal.
You don't need to be convinced by Arsenal.
Arsenal never sold out like Chelsea and City. True, mic drop. Bayern PSG will defeat Arsenal when it matters. We'll see.
We'll
Boogie
see.
would love the most boring stuff I see. You want the Sevens of World Cup?
That would be peak.
Never knew Arsenal sold out their stadium while Chelsea fans they always did. That's fine.
Actually,
Man City did what? The
What
empty
Man City win.
when I was watching the
Really nice.
Leverkusen Arsenal game, like the game wasn't finished, and it was the Emirates was so empty near the end of the game against Leverkusen. I'm like, this is Arsenal.
I want to see how Arsenal does against Madrid again. Well, that can only happen in the final. Leverkusen looks so different, yeah. All right, lol.
That would be the final.
Bro is taking shots at
No,
Sebastian.
no,
Okay,
no,
okay, we'll
no,
move. Okay, we'll move. All right, better left wingers to Pulisic. No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Pulisic
Oh.
in this year began.
Yeah,
his
I'm sorry,
big
Pulisic.
trial.
Yes,
Even I have to admit this. Pulisic's washed.
hold on. Yeah.
What's happened to him?
That Pulisic's ass.
He's actually a week older than me.
Yeah. All right, my son-in-law has more red cards. Okay. All right.
Does he?
Okay,
That's
let's
weird.
skip this part.
Big take.
We lost 7-1 to Bayern, and then we won the UCL next season. Wait, what are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Oh no. Actually, will even
God.
Chelsea be in the
Bro.
Champions League season?
Let's see if they
Oh
can actually
my-
make the Champions League.
First,
That's
it's
if you
qualified.
even
Yeah, first qualified. Then we'll
Yeah.
talk.
Kamara Ballon d'Or. I
Nah,
thought Chelsea was
no,
going to fight.
I'll love it though.
Facts.
Malmo would have a
Jordan
better
can
fight.
take the World Cup.
Nah, Malmo are bums too.
I don't know. They lost 4-0 in the cup.
Bro, like I think they were like near bottom in the Europa League.
True.
Yeah. They
Don't
were.
worry, bro. AIK next year will pull up a fight against PSG. Watch.
Hopefully. If not, we'll get fucked in our own league.
Oh my God! Wait, no, go back to the previous comment.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Cold again.
Bro, Palmer though, we gotta speak.
Ah.
Is he actually overrated? Like,
Oh,
He is
yeah,
overrated.
obviously.
It's been overrated for a long time.
Just
I'm
spicy
gonna be
season.
honest. Like, I feel like
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. I know it's gonna sound crazy. His best season was with Pochettino. I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was.
Palmer is the spicy Zelensky.
Wait. What?
This is,
Sarr
you know, this is
lost
actually
8-2
kind of
and
crazy. Sarr lost
Yeah.
8-2, then lost his African
Oh
final.
my! Nah, Hakimi won it. Won the He didn't even know that he won it.
Yeah. If we play, okay, we'll see.
Rosini has no potential, bro. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
No.
New Jersey.
That's true.
True.
Refuse to play a league
You
match.
cannot
Okay,
use that. Oh my god, bro.
FP7, you no hold
You
on.
spent more than them. You should have a better squad than
Okay,
them.
you know, I'm gonna actually
Hold on.
touch on this.
Hold
I
on,
actually
hold
saw
on.
today Sky Sports come out and say how Premier League they're underperforming in Europe
Nah,
because
Premier League is
I'm telling you right now.
satanic. Premier League is satanic, disgusting.
No,
That's
the
why
thing
I
is, most
love
Premier
it.
League clubs, a lot of them
Fuck
spend a lot of money. If you're
Fuck
spending a lot of money, you should have a good squad depth.
By the way, whoever watched the Premier League, you're a psychopath. PSG
Don't
did
you
not play because of Nantes. They did not want to play because they wanted PSG to get rest for this UCL tie, so
Yeah.
they could go through to the next round. Because
Mhm.
what French league want is their team to actually do well in Europe,
Yeah, for exposure.
most leagues like La Ligue S, Serie A.
Wait. Sebastian, I got a question there. Hold on. If you're gonna do it for, how come it doesn't happen for all French teams though? I'm pretty sure it only happens for PSG.
Yeah. Why doesn't Leon get it?
Because I don't
PSG right now, they're the only team who went through. Like, they're the only.
If Lyon go far, they're
No,
probably gonna
Leon or in
Yeah.
Europe.
No, if Lyon makes it this far, they will also do it. If Lens or
I'm not sure about that.
Monaco makes it, yes, they will.
We'll find out tomorrow.
The way I see it is, if it's allowed, then every league should be allowed to do it.
Oh yeah. For me, like if you're gonna do it for one team, you have to do it for all the teams in that league.
But
If you just do it for
Okay,
PSG, it looks bad.
what
Yeah.
do you mean, Pookie? Pookie, don't be scared. I might pay Infantino.
We missed Donnarumma. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
GC's even the best goalkeeper named Donnarumma. That is
Okay,
true.
you're
That
co-
is true.
Yeah, okay, you're comparing to, in my opinion, the greatest goalkeeper of all time.
By the way,
So,
I just wanna say, has Buffon ever won the 6-2? I'm just asking.
That's not.
I know. I'm just asking if he ever won the
Where's
6-2.
Donnarumma's World Cup?
Asking.
Conversation over.
yeah,
not
where's
comparing.
Donnarumma's World Cup? Actually, you know what? Forget about World Cup. Where's Donnarumma's World Cup appearance?
Yeah.
Co-champions of baseball. Yeah, that's actually
Wow.
true.
Toddy.
Yeah, I gotta play that clip.
This
Tommy!
This is why I actually.
Man, I gotta get that clip from HH.
Sweden, in Sweden, we're actually not allowed to
Who does?
have the owners from.
Nobody
Yeah.
does.
Bro.
I don't rate Chelsea or bad as Sheila. Yeah, bro, these Chelsea defenders are garbage, man.
These are frauds.
You
Costa
can
wasn't
beat
even
them.
And you know what's actually crazy, guys? Like the guy, I feel bad bad for Sarr. Like this guy played his first Champions League game for Chelsea and was absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
He's not ready, clearly. But it's
He's
crazy
not.
because he's young, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ivanovic.
Wait, Messi? Did he say Messi? That the guy who lost 2 finals in a row?
Oh my jeez.
By the way, Messi stole my Ballon d'Or last season. I'm just gonna say that.
Mm.
It's Pulisic doing Chelsea.
Fraud. Fuck Messi, man.
No, but
Yeah, we're
Chelsea.
just going to
Oh, I
PSG
know.
Chelsea. Well, this game there's so much to talk about.
Only need to run.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
All right.
And also, someone made a point that Chelsea has 2 Champions Leagues above Arsenal.
Don't worry. We'll
Yeah.
talk about Man
For me,
City.
I don't really
Are those
count them
Champions League
because,
saving Chelsea right now? I don't think so.
yeah, and also those Champions Leagues they were bought through oil money. So yeah.
Can
next?
we talk about Barcelona against the?
All right.
Oh.
Oh, we got another cooking session.
Oh, this is okay. This is my time.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, Titan is fair enough, man. You're as the biggest Man City hater on here, it's only right you go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, show me that lineup first. Yeah. So first of all, Rodri, this guy. I mean, this guy he needs a wheelchair on the pitch for some reason. He can't run anymore. Bernardo Silva, this guy is washed, absolutely washed. Reinders, they were calling him one of the best midfielders in the league this season. Early in the season, now he's not even. Now he probably won't even get into the Dutch national team. Mateus Nunes, flop for them. I don't rate him. I don't think he's that good. He's a midfielder playing at right back. Jeremy Doku, he's a dribbling merchant. Just an absolute dribbling merchant. He goes past 2 or 3 players and then skies it when he's in front of the goal. Haaland, I don't know how the hell this guy has an 8 out of 10 rating. He hasn't scored in over a month, and the main culprit is Pep Guardiola. This guy is washed. He is a bald fraud. He is. I think he needs to probably retire at the end of the season. So yeah, I think Hala Madrid, Vinicius Junior, and also actually on Vinicius Junior, I don't know why. For me, the reason people hate Vinny is because Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world and they're jealous of Vinicius Junior, in my opinion. Because whenever I hear the criticisms about Vinny, it's because he dances. But when Paqueta does it in the World Cup, when Neymar did it, when Ronaldinho did it, we should applaud them because they're Brazilian, as if Vinicius Junior is Bolivian or something. And when he speaks up against racism, that's a bad thing for some reason. When he actually speaks out against a big issue, which still for some reason happens in this hideous society. So yeah, my respect to Vinicius Junior, because whenever people criticize him, they never criticize him about his actual footballing ability. When he puts in performances like this, they shut everyone up. And yeah, I think Courtois, best keeper in the world still. He was absolutely fantastic again. Trent even played well. I mean, that's mad, actually. That's mad. Bruh. Man City was so bad, they made Trent look like a Liverpool self again.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah, Albeola got out-coached.
Best English right back to play the game, by the way.
Man.
Gary Neville.
Pep, and yeah,
Fuck
Pep got
Neville.
Pep got
Okay, stay on topic.
Right back.
Pep got outcoached twice by Albeola, who's in his first ever stint as a manager. So yeah, don't ever compare him to my god Ferguson ever again.
Yeah. There's a certain Barca fan that said that on HH's stream. I'll mention his name.
Yeah, you, AD.
No,
So,
no, I was even on HH's stream yesterday.
yes, you were. I saw
was
you. I
was
saw you. Nah, AD strike. Nah, I saw you on AD stream. I saw you.
No, I wasn't on the panel. I was on the live chat.
Oh, sure. I saw you. I saw your name, by the way. So don't even try. Don't
No, I
even try. I
Okay,
saw
anyways.
AD stream on the panel, by the way.
Okay, now it's time to talk about my coach, I guess, or my former
Lol.
coach. Yeah, Pep, man, this is a huge L. To get out coached by Arbelola to home and away is actually crazy. This is a huge L, and you could argue, is this Pep's worst L in the Champions League?
Yeah,
No, he lost 4-0 against Madrid.
Leon.
Oh yeah, that's
No.
also bad. But like losing 4-0 to Madrid at home with Bayern in 2014 was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say Bodo.
The thing
I
is though, sorry, go on.
No, like biggest limit, like biggest, most humiliating exit.
I think
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
actually, yeah, that was more humiliating.
No, but the
This
thing
is
is,
second. I would say this is second.
but 4-0
This
to
is up
Madrid,
there.
they still had like prime Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, and all of them.
True. This is like, I mean, look at Madrid. Look at how many injuries they've had.
Yeah, go down to the injury list.
Woo!
Wait, where's the injured players?
I think it's below there. I think you got to go down again.
It's not here for some reason.
No, it's not here.
It should be.
Yeah, I'm not sure about. Anyways, they have a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
But this is a huge L on Pep, man. I'm sorry, like just Pep, man.
I think he's washed. I think it's done.
He's
with him.
washed. He's not good. And
Hey,
I just think Manchester City need to overhaul.
You know what?
Yeah.
As well, I think what the biggest criticism of Pep, I think, is that he is extraordinarily stubborn. And I understand that sometimes you have to be stubborn as a manager, but this season, Man City have actually played. At times they were a very good team when they played on a counter-attack in transition because they have the type of players who suit that style of play. But Pep is so obsessed with his tiki-taka way that he would rather his team drop points with his way instead of winning with another way.
Yeah, and what's really crazy is that I can't believe I'm saying this, but Man City actually kind of looked decent when they had 10 men in this game. They actually looked kind of better.
That's how bad Silva is now.
Like that's actually crazy. Like when you're a man down, they actually look kind of decent, which is funny because in the first, like they had 11 players and they didn't look good at all.
And they were also 4-0 down.
But like the point I'm making here is that I actually think like them going down a man was actually kind of a better. They actually had a better performance.
But that's also, I think, just because Real Madrid, like, it's 4-0.
They were in second gear, it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
Actually, Madrid even. I mean, Vinny should have had like a hat trick or something.
They should have had four goals.
bro. I mean, Manchester City, man, defensively, these guys are so vulnerable. And I'm sorry, the fullbacks, like, I don't know why Pep is really not address the fullback position. Right back position has been you're playing players out of position.
No, it's because he overthinks. Like he's obsessed with his inverted bullshit and just doesn't actually play fullbacks.
Yeah, and the fullbacks are there. Center backs, Ruben Diaz not the same anymore. The midfield, I mean, it's just a mess. And
Kushner was actually okay this game.
Sorry?
I was saying Kushner is actually pretty decent.
Kuznetsov had a decent game.
no, like besides him, like the whole of their defense was bad. Like
Even Donnarumma in the first leg, he made mistakes as well.
yeah, I just think for Manchester City, man, they just need to freshen up. They need to get rid of the old guard. And Pep Guardiola, man, you gotta stop overthinking, bro. You gotta stop overthinking, man. Because I'm sorry, on that first leg, you cost a tie. Like you played five wingers and only one midfielder.
Semenyo as a 10, are you mad?
Yeah, I mean it was crazy. At least in this game, it wasn't bad. But obviously, context is key, as 10 said. Like 4-0 up. Obviously the damage was already done the first leg. Sorry, 3-0 up. Actually, let me say that.
Yeah, I have to also say this: Rodri, post Ballon d'Or,
Post injury.
post injury. Yeah, actually, the
Dude, remember
ACL.
how you said karma gets to you? Was that karma?
No, I don't want to say that. That's just no. But I will say this: for me, he's the worst Ballon d'Or winner ever.
Yes.
Sorry,
For me, he is so overrated. I genuinely, hand on heart.
Also,
Athletic-
Casemiro comparisons. I think that died. I'm sure that's dead, right?
Bro,
You
who the
see
heck is the
Casemiro.
Yeah,
he's fucking
Casemiro's
amazing. I
there,
think that's
by the way.
finished.
Never
This
seen
season-
him.
on God, he's been better this season, Casemiro. But dude, so some people I've generally heard this hand on heart. A couple of people have put him above Busquets because they asked where's Busquets.
He's a GA merchant. That's why.
I'm
Like-
sorry, Rodri. Look, he was a great player in his prime. Like he was a very good player. The injury is not his fault, right? ACL, it sucks. I think Pep has managed them horribly.
Yeah.
Like he's clear. Like Rodri cannot be your starting defensive midfielder in 2026. He had a big injury. He's getting older. You have Nico Gonzalez on the bench. You have some others. And this is the thing with Pep. He's insisting with this old guard. That's the thing with his stubbornness. He's insisting with Silva.
Yeah,
He's
and that's what
insisting
T-Jones was
with
saying. Like he's
Rodri.
very like tiki-taka obsessed. Like I have to play a certain way. I can't play
Reinders-
another tiger.
I watched Reinders at Milan for 2 years. I know how he is. Pep is not using him correctly. Reinders is a 10. Yeah, he played as a 10 here, but he has him dropping back a lot. He's not gonna help defensively. He was not like that at Milan.
The box to box.
He's a box to box and he's a 10. This is the problem with him.
For me, on Rodri as well, he's not even top 5 Premier League CDMs of all time.
Right?
Conte,
Like AD
Conte-
could agree with me here. Like AD
Conte-
would agree with me here that Bernal and Casado is much better than Rodri.
Oh yeah.
Casado,
Oh yeah, today
Much better. Casado is much better.
I would still say at the World Cup it should be Zubimendi. As the
Yeah,
It
starter.
should
It should be.
it should be Fabian Ruiz if he's fit. Pedri and
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi. Like, as a
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
midfielder.
That's
Yeah,
the
I just
team
think-
I want.
Yeah, I just think just for Pep Guardiola, man, you've had a great run as a manager. No one's gonna take that away from you.
He's a legendary manager. He completely changed the game. I do think you can take that away from him.
You cannot
But
take
it's
that away.
done now. It's
Yeah,
done.
and eras
At
come to
some
an end,
point,
and I
it's
think
just-
Pep, you have to realize like it's over. You know,
I feel
and
like
I think
it's
you should.
I also think if you
It should
actually
not-
look at it during the game when camera was on him, he genuinely looked like he exhausted. I genuinely think on his face,
He's burnt out.
he's burnt out. He's been doing this job for so long. How long has he been at City now? He joined
Yeah.
in 2016.
10 years.
years. 10 years, brother. 10 years.
Yeah, bro. It's like remember when Jurgen Klopp did that whole interview thing and being burnt out.
It's
I
not
think we're
easy,
now-
bro. Especially when you
easy.
keep winning a lot, when you're so used to when you have set the high standards, it does eventually get you. It's like, I can't do this anymore. He took them as far as he can. He won them their first Champions League. He won them the treble. He won them multiple league titles.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like he is Manchester City's best ever coach.
Oh yeah.
He will always be. And he's one of the greatest, if not, I mean, for me, Sir Alex is the best. For me, Sir Alex is the number one. But he's up there in that echelon. But
Yeah.
now, just the way Jose Mourinho eventually declined as a coach, Pep is
He's
now
declining.
heading in the
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
fine. It just happens to everyone. It just
It happens
he
to
needs to
everyone.
let it go now.
Well, actually,
City
the
for
only-
me and Man City for me have to go in a new direction. I think they need
Yeah,
to
it'll be
have a
interesting to see.
new direction.
It'll be interesting to see how Manchester City is post Pep. I'm interested to see how they are.
Yeah,
It all depends on who Rivera's new.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it seems
but
like-
anyways, let's touch upon my rivals, Los Blancos. So
Alan-
this is such a weird team because Real Madrid is a team that could be struggling against Getafe, struggling against Celta Vigo, but then they could go on and go on this Champions League win. Like it's like they have two different modes. They have a Champions League mode and then
Yeah.
they have a La Liga mode. Like the ch-
I'm telling
wait,
you.
let me-
You know,
wait,
They can win it. They can
wait,
easily win
guys,
the
let me finish. Like
Yeah.
that is the scary thing with this Real Madrid team is that they could switch it on. Like this is a team that could just switch on any moment. And that's what makes Real Madrid scary. Is that because let's be real, this Real Madrid team isn't that great. This team isn't very good. Like when you look at the teams that won the Champions League in Real Madrid in recent years, this team does not come close. But what makes this team so dangerous is that they still have that mode in them. They still have it in them to do it. So for Real Madrid, as I said, it'll be interesting to see what happens against Bayern because I think Bayern will give them a much tougher challenge. Manchester City kind of just rolled over. Let's be real. And I just think that's going to be interesting to see what Real Madrid offers to see.
Yeah.
So, T-Jans, I want to go to Tenedine first as my Spaniard here, man. This is why you have Real Madrid to win the Champions League is because of their DNA, right?
Yeah, I mean, what do you call it? I said Real Madrid can literally win the Champions League purely on talent. Purely, it doesn't have to be about the inverted and then outverted, and then you have to curve and all this. No, just the talent that Real Madrid is still the best in in club football, I would say. And they won this tie without really, I think, not even playing Mbappe, who's the top goal scorer.
No.
So
Yeah, that's
I think,
crazy.
obviously, I think it'll be a lot tougher in the next round with Bayern Munich. But we know the history of Real Madrid Bayern and who wins that fixture. So you shouldn't count them out. I mean, this is actually Man City have been knocked out by Real Madrid in the last 4 of the last 5 seasons.
Out of 4, out of the 4 last times, 3 of them have gone to Madrid. Out of the 4.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, no, 4 out of 5. 22,
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
24, 25, 26.
Yeah.
And the only one, well, it was the trouble, but yeah, I think Real Madrid, I feel like now it's all about the Champions League. But they're still only 4 points behind Barcelona in the La Liga title race. So, and obviously there will be a El Clasico eventually.
Yeah.
So we'll see how things are like by then, because it's pretty early to call. But I think Real Madrid, people before the first leg of this tie of Man City Real Madrid, before the Bernabeu game, a lot of people probably said Man City should win this tie, probably comfortably. And when you think, yeah, it should be, and then Real Madrid to Real Madrid. So
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I know their path. Let's say if they were to win it, is what you call Man City,
Bayern.
Benfica, Man City, Bayern. Let's just assume PSG most likely, and then maybe Barcelona or Arsenal. I could still see Real Madrid winning the Champions League, even with that path, because I've seen them win difficult paths before.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think they are. I would put them as top 3 favorites to win, along with. I would say top 3 with Bayern and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tinez, I mean, I guess Real Madrid. I guess
Do you not know that United and Real Madrid actually have a friendship? They actually have a friendship.
Yeah,
This is
very good.
disgusting. This is disgusting. They're 2 most corrupt teams in the world.
No, you don't read about the
You
Munich
support
disaster.
PSG and you're talking about corruption. Shut up.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Now,
Come on.
Okay, but anyway, Tinez, just speak about United. I'm sorry, not United. Sorry, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
Madrid,
You're
I mean, I saw Bale do that interview on the Overlap, which gave a lot of insight to the club. They don't care about the league, man. They don't really care. Like, even if they lose it, they're still like 9 or 10 clear of Barcelona. So why would they care that much? For them, it's all about the Champions League. Like that is the main thing that they care about. That is everything. Even the fans. You compare the noise of the Bernabeu on a Champions League night to a league game, even El Clasico, it's completely different in the Champions League, because that is just who they are. That is why they have 15 Champions Leagues. And yeah, I agree with 10. That's why they can without question win the competition. And I said this to both of you, but I think Seb and Doodle one day, so I'll just say it again. Bale literally said that when he was at Madrid, they never did any tactical instructions. Against Barcelona or Bayern, maybe 15 minutes tactical instructions. Apart from that, they never ever did any tactics. It was just go out there and play, which makes sense because Madrid, they're the biggest club in the world, so they always sign some of the biggest names in the world, so they will always consistently have some of the best talent in the world. So if you have talented players, they should just even for example, Vinny and Trent may not speak Spanish or Portuguese, but they understand each other through football. Like, their language of speaking to each other is just football, because that's just how I think it works at the highest level with talented players. So yeah, I think definitely contenders, and I think the next game against Bayern could be one of the best games of the Champions League so far.
First of all, Trent can speak Spanish, by the way.
Yeah, he can actually. Yeah.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. Fair enough.
No, he can.
Okay. All right, Smash me very brief.
How does Real Madrid do this every time? Like, they have so many injuries, but do this every time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually sick of it.
That's just how they are, man.
Yeah, it's actually sick. But
Bro,
it
like,
was
they should have won 3 or 4 by 3 or 4 goals. Like, what are you on about?
Yeah.
no. They have so many injuries, but they're still playing this good.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Mhm.
And they
Real
do
Madrid
this
struggled
with
against the Man
Mbappe.
City.
They do
Yeah,
this
they
with
really should have
without.
scored 4 goals. Like, bro, come on. Accept the L. Take the L.
But I see. What do you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what.
Oh man.
Wait, Sebastian, actually, Sebastian, finish up. Then I'll go to the comments.
Yeah. I see 3 teams that are favorites above Real Madrid.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Okay, save that for when we get to the quarterfinal preview.
Yeah, maybe a 4th one.
Okay.
But this Real Madrid team, I don't know if I don't know how much Mbappe played in this game.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
only played like 20 minutes or something. I think he came up for Diaz. Yeah, he came up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I
All
mean-
right, let's go to the comments. All right.
All I have to say though is I'll make it quick.
Okay.
If Real Madrid beat Bayern, I'm telling you right now, clip it.
Yeah.
If Real Madrid beat Bayern, they're
Bayern.
winning the Champions League.
They're winning
And I'll
it.
repeat it
Well,
again.
save it when we do the quarterfinal preview.
Okay, but no, the thing is, Real Madrid, I don't think their team is that good. I've seen much better Real Madrid teams. But if there's one team that can like do it against all the odds, it's them.
It's Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid. There's no other team that can do that against
Yeah.
all the odds.
Yeah.
There's no other team.
They ain't winning the UCL title. They ain't.
And,
Well,
and,
we'll-
and everyone says that almost every year about.
Bro,
We'll see.
They're a team you cannot
Okay, okay.
rule them out fully, man.
You can, yeah, we'll save it for the quarterfinal preview, guys.
Yeah.
Sometime
Anyways,
it will end. Sometime it will end.
Okay.
They want to do this.
When?
Okay, Sebastian, save it for the quarterfinal preview. Alan gets a pass because he's challenging for the World Cup.
Yeah, he could go there. Please
Yes,
get them.
that's-
I'm sorry, Holland against Madrid. Holland is not good against Real Madrid.
he scored to be fair, it happened, but
He never scored. Wait. Was that the first ever goal he scored against Madrid?
no. He scored at the Bernabeu. He scored last season. Remember the 2 goals?
He
Oh,
Oh,
scored.
yeah.
So he's actually been doing a bit better against them. To be
A
fair.
bit better. I really showing Pep at levels. Pep, Roger never won Asian Champions League. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Dude, that's a trophy. That's a trophy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. See, Andre
Shit trophy. Nobody cares.
Pep's worst loss was probably to Leon.
Man,
I was, actually, that's not a bad shout. That
That's the
Leon.
most embarrassing one, in my opinion.
that's a bad one, but like 4-0 to Bayern. I mean 4-0 to Madrid with Bayern in 2014 at home is pretty bad as well.
I think it's a second though. I still think it's a second because I know that because come on, man, to get out coached by Arlola home and away.
Arbeloa, yeah, like crazy.
One CL 10 years after spending
That
billions.
That is actually poor, man. That is actually bad.
That's actually really bad, bro. Like the thing is, Pep is not a good Champions League manager.
He's not.
He actually isn't. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you so now. If Ancelotti was coaching Man City, they might have won more.
They would have won 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OCL's Bayern. Yeah, that's also true as well. City needs sorry, Ange.
And
Did you say Ange?
Please.
I would love that though. I would
You
love that.
know, sorry, you need to stop putting Albert Stones because he just trolls. Like, what's the point if he just trolls?
Okay, to be fair, sorry's not a bad shout.
No.
Wait, I think Ange is also not
Oh.
Stop. No, AD, don't fall for the Albert trap. Don't troll.
Okay, but yeah. Ange was obviously troll. Like that was just troll.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Sorry
Well,
actually isn't
three
that
goals
bad,
already.
honestly.
No, I
I think
it's
Sorry
still
could
fair.
do a decent
No,
job.
Sorry's shit, man. Sorry's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
Okay, who would you
Sorry,
rather have,
it's
Sorry or
not
Ange?
good.
One
To be
game.
fair, it's not good.
Good question.
Both are garbage. Both are absolute garbage.
I think La Liga is over for Real Madrid, so that's why they focus on UCL. Yeah,
I don't think it is over.
I mean, I'm gonna sorry, AD. I have to say, but if Madrid win the UCL, your Barca's La Liga will get forgotten. I'm sorry
Yeah.
to say, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously obviously I know that.
And that's why they focus on the Champions League. Because who cares about La Liga if you win the Champions League?
Bro, who cares about La Liga, bro? Anyone's gonna take Champions League over. Who cares about League? Hell
Yeah.
no.
And honestly, I think Cool Guy's right.
Champions League is what they do.
It is.
Even though they're
This is what
mathematically
I'm
saying
saying.
La Liga, I think they're gonna.
I mean,
gonna,
they are,
they're gonna
yeah.
sacrifice it. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on to
Hold that
Wow.
7.
Okay,
Oh.
let me go first for this game. It was so crazy because that first half, I was actually kind of getting worried. Like Newcastle making it 2-2, and I was like 1-1 and then 2-2, and then the penalty. For me, I think the penalty in this game completely changed the momentum in the second half.
Biggest game, yeah. Biggest goal. Yeah.
I do think that if that penalty wasn't given, which was a penalty, by the way, there's no
Yeah,
denying it was an obvious penalty. I feel like things would have changed. And I think momentum is key. Because I think when Newcastle really got screwed over is when Tonali got injured. That's when everything fell off. Everything just fell apart. You know, Barca took advantage. We capitalized on the errors they made. I think Thuram made a mistake. Ramsey made a mistake, I believe. I think Lewis Hall made a mistake too. Maybe even Dan Burn as well. I don't remember. But anyways, a lot of players made mistakes for Newcastle. We capitalized upon it. And Newcastle actually played well in the first half. Like, it's actually crazy. Newcastle were actually better than Barca for like 3 halves against us. But the issue is they didn't score the goals. And that is what matters most. It's not about being better than the team. It's about scoring and putting the ball.
Yeah, but also the second half of this game, though, that was just atrocious. I'm sorry.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's actually crazy because if you actually watched 180 minutes, I would say Newcastle were better than Barca for like around 120 minutes.
135. Yeah.
Or 135. So, like, that's actually wild that we managed to win this by such a big aggregate margin. Obviously, I'm very happy with the win. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel like this is kind of giving me false hope. And Barcelona is very capable of giving people false hope. I know this team very well. You know, I saw last season in the Champions League.
The thing is, like we saw in the first half, even the high line, like, it's still an issue.
Yeah, like this team, and I still think Atletico Madrid will make this game close. We'll make it close.
Won't be easy.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to 10 first. So 10, man. What's your thoughts, man?
So I'll only really stick towards the Champions League game, not what's ahead for Newcastle. That can be for Newcastle related stuff, but just this game alone. First half, I would say it was pretty competitive. I would say between the two teams, there were 5 goals and all that. I think we showed that we can compete actually over 2 legs, and even that game back in September, that we can compete with Barcelona and all that. So, and you know, it was good to see Elanga actually have his best game for us, which I guess is hopefully maybe something that he can carry on to our next few games. I would say the attack was okay, and Lewis Hall and all that, but I think once the penalty was given, unless Ramsdale saved it, and he was close to saving it, I think I wouldn't say it changed the way the game was played, going in 3-2 or 2-2 at halftime. And then in the second half, I think once it became 4-2, then I think there had to be some changes in the team. I'm not a manager, so I can't really like say much on that. And it was a penalty as well, the Trippier one. But second half, 4-2, and then for some reason, I think that's when it started to what do you call this, like crumble, whatever you want to say, and eventually lose 7-2. I wouldn't say that Tonali getting substituted off was like the turning point. I don't think it was. I think it's just it's an add-on of it. I think the turning point was probably the 4th goal.
Okay, that's fair.
I forgot which minute it was. The 4th goal, 50th, I think.
51st.
So close. So like once you go 4-2 down at the Camp Nou, I think that was when it was game over. I think at 3-2 and the first 5 minutes of that second half, you know, you have to manage the game. You don't have to go all out attack. I think there has to be some sort of sensibility or whatever. But once the 4th goal was scored and it was 4-2, because I knew at 4-2 the game was done, because I don't see us coming back from a 2-goal deficit. Like Barcelona had to be really bad to have us score 2 goals again and make the game 4-4. So I think once it was 4-2, then the sort of mentality and whatever you want to call it dropped from the team. And then obviously 5, 6, 7 6-7 happened with the with the goals. Some really bad defense or bad way of conceding. Chow. I mean, I literally forgot which goal it was, and then the Ramsey he passed it to somebody and obviously scored. So I'll say the what is it in terms of the two-legged tie, the first leg and the first half of this leg was actually pretty competitive. And what do you call this? The second half, obviously, we know what happened. So I think what we lacked in this game eventually was we had the athleticism, but we didn't have the technical quality to keep hold of the ball. And that's what happened in the second half. Because I think, I'll be honest, I'm not like I did a watch long for this game, and I've been a little bit more grounded with us. I expected us to get eliminated. Like obviously, I wanted us to win. Obviously, that's why I predicted us to maybe win. But I was like, I'll calm myself. I said 3-2 Barcelona, like my actual genuine feeling of the game. And
you were 5 goals off. I mean, sorry, 4 goals off.
Well, first half, if the first half only counted. But what do you call this? I think I forgot. I would say actually this is the first time we conceded 7 goals since 2012 when we lost 7-3 to Arsenal at the Emirates. But again, 2012 that was with Mike Ashley and all that, so it was a bit different. So, and I'll be honest, if there's I'd much rather if there's going to be a spanking on us, I'd much rather it be from Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern. I do not want it to be from Man United, Liverpool, any Premier League club, basically. And especially that game because we play a certain club on Sunday.
Sunderland.
I'll be honest, I can take. Well, obviously, it's not good losing 7-2, and I can understand some of the Newcastle fan frustrations. I'm okay losing and getting knocked out of the Champions League. I now have to see what the response will be for that game on Sunday.
Yeah, the perfect response is to take your anger out on Sunderland.
That's why I hope. And I'll be honest, I can accept the 7-2. But if we do not win on Sunday, then I'm pretty sure the stadium will get toxic because it's fine getting knocked out by Barcelona, but obviously it's not fine losing 7-2 in a game of football. And then you go on to not even win a single derby game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We lost to them back in December, and that wasn't a good performance. If obviously, as I said, we have to respond. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I do think the fourth goal of Barcelona, I think, was the killer. I would say.
Yeah. So 10. Why did Trippier play this game?
I mean, the only explanation is he's played in La Liga. He's used to playing at the Camp Nou when he was at Atleti. But I think, when Livermento came on, Livermento wasn't that good as well. I don't think all of those subs, it didn't really matter. I'll be honest. At the end of the of the game, and obviously, the only thing I'm hoping is let's see what happens with Tonali. But I think, as I said about the technical quality, I think if we had technical or better technical players all around the pitch, I think I wouldn't say we somehow beat Barcelona. I mean, we could have, but maybe
it'll be a lot closer.
Perhaps, yeah. Because I think when you look at the team we have, it's more athleticism, like Dan Burn, Joe Linton, Ramsey, Elanga, even Bonds. They are athletic. Not athletic club, but athletic type of build. But they're not the level of a Yamal, a Pedri, a Fermin Lopez, or whatever. In terms of the technical ability, I think that's where we suffered by the end of the tie. So I think overall, for me, at least for me, I don't speak for all Newcastle fans. I can take this on the chin, but I won't take it on the chin on Sunday, depending on what happens. So
Yeah,
we'll
10.
see. We'll see.
10 quick thoughts on Barcelona, man. Are you impressed with Barcelona team?
I mean, I'll be honest. I think we kind of bend over in that second half of Barcelona. So I think it will be. I mean, you play Atleti 3 times in the next 4 games.
Oh God!
Because you play them in La Liga, then Champions League, and then you play a La Liga game, and then Champions League, and then Atleti play in the way.
Oh
Oh
God!
my god.
And
So-
that's AD's favorite fixture. Barca Atletico.
Oh, and also, what do you call it? I do think with Barcelona, the first half, and even actually all the games that Barcelona have played, and even against us, we still manage to score goals on Barcelona.
Yeah, this Barca defense is a joke.
Yeah, I mean, the I would say the funny thing was the second goal that we scored. Yamal did a back heel to Lewis Hall, which ended up being a goal eventually, which was funny. And to be fair, Alanga, he should
Right
start with Sweden in the international break.
Elonga, man. Yeah, actually, I want to go with Sebastian, man. Sebastian, has Elonga won you over or still? Nah, this is Fugazi, purple patch.
Like, I don't know stuff, but I think he has how many games left until next Sunderland, and then who do you have next? Or is that after? No. Newcastle. You have Sunderland, and then
Ukraine.
no Newcastle.
Well, we play 1 game left till the break.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But good performance by Langa. I think he was Newcastle's best player.
Yeah, he was best player in Newcastle.
But Gordon wasn't really that great. I was kind of shocked about that.
Yeah, Gordon had a stinker. I was kind of surprised.
Usually he's very good this season in the UCL for some reason.
Actually, another thing I saw was. Go ahead.
I mean, Tonali being injured, I don't know how long, but that's worrying. As for
Oh wait, he could be fucked. Oh god.
Italy.
yeah, and Newcastle. I don't know. I haven't seen Italy's squad being picked.
Oh
but
jeez.
It might have been, and Tonali's in it, or I don't know. But I mean, Elanga, if you can perform like this against Barca, please just
Yeah.
Please do it.
All right.
2 more games, please, Elanga.
Yeah.
Then-
Oh, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay.
I need Elanga to do it. Next 2
I hope
games,
he does well on Sunday. If
then,
this,
then he can fuck off after that. Do something against Ukraine, and then maybe final and fuck off after that.
Okay. Let's go to some comments.
The Barca,
Hey, actually, Doodle 10, give me your quick thoughts on this game.
you mean teeth in this one.
Sorry, TTS.
I mean, what I'll say is, honestly, the first half was very entertaining. Like, it was very, very nice to watch. I really liked the way Barcelona, they got it going. I actually tweeted at 1-0. I thought it was going to be a long night for Newcastle. I mean, it was, to be fair. It was a long night, but it was not in the manner that I thought it would be. So Newcastle very much threatened Barcelona a lot. I actually think first half, I'll be honest or now, I think Newcastle was a better team in the first half. I think that they created much more chances. I think they were like, Alanga was like very dangerous, of course. I thought that, I actually think, this might sound crazy, I actually think Lamine Yamal didn't have a great game overall.
Oh yeah, that
Actually,
miss.
great tire.
nah, I'm gonna cook this guy. I want to cook this guy.
But anyways, besides that, I felt like, Newcastle, they actually showed a lot of fight in the first half. But here's the thing: even in that first half, I could already see like it really felt like Newcastle's back line was very stifled. It felt like they were very nervous. Malik Thiaw, I know this guy. Like he's way too error prone. It's like I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
he's
reason I'm
nervous
calling
and
Soldier.
he has that. He has the physical genes, but he's just way too error prone. Lewis Hall, I felt like and Dan Burn. Like Dan Burn actually had that good block on Rafinha in the first half.
Oh yeah, I remember that was a big block in that first half.
Yeah, but like I feel like Newcastle's back line in general just looked a bit stifled. It looked a bit nervous. But I agree. The fourth goal, when Fermin Lopez scores that fourth goal, I think you could just tell they gave so much in that first half that unfortunately after that, it just felt like the mistakes. They were like, I think I forgot which Rafinha goal it was. It was 6-2 or 7-2. Like someone just passed it straight to him and he just scored.
Oh, I
think
it
was
Ramsey.
Someone.
Yeah.
Like I think at that point Newcastle just lost their nerve. It felt like after the fourth goal, it just felt like they just got Barcelona just completely just dominated from that point on. It was really sad to see. I really think that the way it's like, it just was like 7-2. Look, of course, all the credit to Barcelona. They were it just didn't feel like it was going to be a 7-2 game at 3-2. Like it just felt like, I don't know.
So you think it's more Newcastle doing bad than Barca being good?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Not because I think Barcelona were bad. I'm not. Of course, Barcelona had to do their job. They were great. Like they won 7-2. I'm not going to take that away. But I will say this: I feel like a more organized team would have punished Barcelona a bit more today because I feel like that first half. Do not let that 7-2 carry. That first half, Newcastle had many chances. Possibly do it.
Yeah, TJNS, do you agree
And
with that
that's the
stuff?
thing. And the first leg as well. The first leg, let's not forget. I think Newcastle should have won the first leg. So who knows?
Ultimately,
Yeah,
it actually didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, 7-2 is just insane. But like, I don't know. But it's like I just think Newcastle in the second half. I mean, lost their nerve. They just lost their nerve, and it was. Just
I'm not gonna get from this Yamal stinker. By the way, Yamal had a stinker.
Oh,
I mean, he wasn't that bad. I mean, he wasn't that great either, but he wasn't that bad.
No, it was
the
bad.
only thing was that miss in the first half. I think it was
that
Open
forgets a
net.
penalty. Stop it. Scoring a penalty. Look at his rating.
No, I mean, the guy was still like he's still a. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't the garbage, but he wasn't like great either. He was like
No,
average.
in the first half. In the first half, it was garbage.
I'll be honest.
Okay, I mean like overall. Okay, so TJNS, man, give me your quick thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, gutted for Newcastle. But yeah, I mean, I think we saw the effect of Sandro Tonali. He was the main, even in the first game, he was man of the match, like with Lewis Hall probably in the first game because of how important it is to, combat that Barcelona midfield. I think I'm a big fan of him, of course. Of course, like with all due respect to Tan, I was also keeping a close eye on him because recently a tier 1 source linked us to him. And they said he was open to the move. Nothing is confirmed yet, of course, but I would very much love him at Manchester United. But of course, that's for later in the summer. But yeah, I mean, I think after that as well. I think out of all that, like we saw some really good goals in this game over both legs.
Yeah.
But I think the most important goals were penalties, both of them. I think in that first leg, I think if Newcastle go into this tie 1-0 up, I think it changes a lot. Because then I think Newcastle might have been a bit more conservative, but today they had to go all out. They had to attack. At the Camp Nou, they knew that Barcelona were going to score, so they had to outscore them. And maybe that approach changes if that penalty doesn't happen in the first leg and in this leg as well. I mean, I think you alluded to it earlier, AD, that the Yamal penalty right before halftime was very, very big because then I feel like the Newcastle players, I feel like the forwards and midfielders were like, how much do you want us to do to the defenders? Like, we've brought this game to 2-2 at the Camp now, even after you fucked it up in the first leg and made it 1-1. What more do you want us to do? And I felt like the whole team was just exhausted. And yeah, I mean, from a Barcelona perspective, shout out to Robert Lewandowski. I think for me, he is the greatest number 9 of our generation. Some people would say Luis Suarez, who is very world class at eating humans, but Lewandowski.
Come on, respect Suarez, man.
Lewandowski is world class scoring in the Champions League. So yeah.
I saw that Lewandowski is the oldest goal scorer in the Champions League, and I think I also saw
Yeah,
that
but
Lewandowski.
Zlatan is there.
No.
Yes.
Okay, whatever you can believe that if you want, but most people won't believe.
Cry more.
Okay, so and also I think Lewandowski has scored more goals in the there was a stat like he outscored Messi or something. I forgot exactly what it was.
In a Champions League, I mean, I don't think people don't realize like he is literally. I think by the end of his career, he will be in the top 5 goal scorers of all time, and he
That's
will
crazy.
be number 3 in the Champions League all-time top goal scorers.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 man. Nick Pope was so Nick Pope's been trashed. That's why he's not been starting. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, he's washed.
yeah,
Yeah.
I never
That's what-
rate Ramsdale, to be honest, that highly.
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah, you can take your statue.
At least it wasn't 8-2, 8-3.
8-2.
Uh,
Yeah.
You know
I
what's
think-
funny? Flick nearly did it again, man. Flick nearly did it again.
Oh my God, I would have been.
Okay. And okay, Tim,
Now,
let
the
me
memes
ask you
would've
one
been
last
nice.
question. Do you think if like Newcastle were 1-0 up, this you still think it would have made a difference, or still Barca still
No.
advance?
Even if we started the game a little bit more defensive than how the game actually went, I still think Barcelona would probably still score the first goal of the game and practically level the tie. Maybe this game ends it ended 8-3, so 7-3, something like that. I think it doesn't really change much, I would say.
Premier League or
So
ass?
we'll see.
Yeah.
Premier League or ass, by the way.
All right, let's move on to the next one here, guys. We're not going to even touch on too much of this one.
Yeah.
Congrats, Bayern.
Oh,
Yeah, Bayern Munich, man, a 10-2.
So actually, Newcastle weren't the actual most embarrassed because Chelsea and
They were.
Atalanta held bigger margin losses.
yeah, Atalanta just
my
absolutely
days.
crapped on. Yeah,
But man, Bayern, what a
This
team.
looks so bad in Serie A.
Mm,
Hey, who cares, man? Serie A, Serie A. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, Serie A is ass, by the way.
I mean, congrats
We
to
don't
rate
Real
that
as
for-
well.
Yeah,
Like big.
Dude, let's
Yikes, bro.
be honest, dude. We don't rate that league. Honestly.
You know what? I'm actually happy though. Screw them.
Sure.
I'm actually
That's
happy they
all-
got embarrassed again.
Can I just say
Yeah,
as well?
Kane, man, bro. Did you guys see Kane's second goal? That Kane's
Oh
second goal
my
was crazy.
God, blood! I was
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh, filthy.
oh, I mean, yeah.
Wait, where's that Kane's second goal?
Dude, if Bayern win the Champions League, Kane is genuinely in the Ballon d'Or show.
yeah.
He is.
Bro,
He is.
look at where Kane, bro, look, 0.06 xG.
0.06. Yeah, that's mad. 0.06.
Oh my jeez, yeah, Bayern, man. I mean,
But
this
this guy,
he's-
I'm telling you right now, best striker in the world. Don't
Yes.
give me Holland. Kane.
Don't give me Haaland.
Yeah.
But you know what the messed up thing is, guys?
Yeah.
Look at this. Atalanta
Yeah.
actually did well in the second half. 12-7 on
Oh
target.
yeah, at like what
Okay, to be fair, Bayern
After
had
it was like
Bayern
9-1
had the tie wrapped up. I don't think they
one
cared.
down.
By the way, big shout out as well to Leonard Call. This kid, he's one of my favorite players in Europe. Like this kid is special.
Yeah,
Like, he's
Carl's
really
good.
special.
Yeah, obviously Bayern, they stroll past and they cruise past, and that's what Bayern do, man. They're like, we won big. We're gonna keep battering you. We don't care.
You know what? I actually respect that though. I respect that mentality.
Yeah, I mean they're at home. Like give the fans a show.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
Bayern's like
they're
one of those
already
teams
wrapped up.
like they
They're
don't
already-
care if they're gonna score as many as they want. Okay, and that, I
You
like
know
that.
what?
from
That's good.
You know what?
Because
Actually,
I actually think that's
Bayern-
more respectful than them taking pity on opponents. I actually
think-
think that means they're trying to value more points.
Yeah.
Means that gotta go as much as we want. It's just the
Yeah.
mentality they have.
I think
And
the
for me,
last
that's why for
time-
me they're winning the Champions League. I already said they're going to win the Champions League. I already picked that once ago.
I think
Yeah, so what were you saying?
the last time Bayern won the round of 16 tie 10-2. Arsenal
Wait a minute. They also lost to they lost to Real Madrid in
And-
this round. Oh,
10-2, 5-1 in home
yeah,
and
against
away
Arsenal.
home.
And then they lost to Real.
Yeah.
Oh.
But now they do the reverse against Madrid.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
see.
find
True. True.
Yeah, but anyways,
Oh.
it's not right for 1,000.
We need Pookie to cry, man.
Atalanta.
We need Pookie to cry. Man.
All right, moving on to Liverpool, man. Sebastian, is Liverpool back?
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Okay, guys, is Liverpool back, or this is just Galatasaray tax?
honestly,
Gala,
I think like I want to be objective. Objectively speaking, the last game they drew against one of the worst Premier League sides we've seen in the modern era. So I feel like
Yeah.
today, and in the first half it was poor. At first half it was poor, but second half, fair enough, they stepped up. I think Galatasaray is so poor away from home. They're so poor, and Liverpool still have despite all their frailties, they do have better players in Galatasaray, and it showed in the second
And
half.
a certain striker is coming back, and I'm just saying that the
Oh yeah,
PSG
exactly.
tie,
Yeah.
the PSG tie is going to be very interesting.
And Salah had a very weird game because he missed the penalty, but then the second half he scored the
Scored the
goal.
world.
I
Scored the
still
world.
think
That's a great
Salah's
goal.
washed. I'm
He
gonna
is
say
washed.
this. I still
He
think
is
he's washed. He's washed.
Yeah.
He's bad. He would be Inter's best player, so hold on.
We
We
don't
know
even
that.
play with wingers. But bro,
Okay,
so,
but
bro,
anyways, he got an assist, and then
Your best
bro,
player.
Szoboszlai. Guys,
Oh.
Szoboszlai has been Liverpool's best player this season.
But crazy
I
annoying
might-
is, yeah, bro,
Fuck.
this guy's
I'm
crazy.
I think
Like
probably
Szoboszlai
like
has been bro
what the hell
carrying
is
up
that?
free kicks. Bro,
Szoboszlai over.
Szoboszlai's been playing out of position. He's playing a right back. He's scoring free kicks. He's been
This
been
guy doesn't
scoring.
care, bro. He can give you
AD,
anything.
I wanna start a war with the Barca fans. Szoboszlai is better than Pedri.
Okay,
wanna
now,
start a- Bring it the fuck on. Szoboszlai is better than Pedri. Bring it on.
Smash, why do you always have to? Why do you always have to like? Why do you always have to go to these extremes?
I
No,
don't know.
yeah. What is the point of comparisons? I feel like there's
I
no
don't
point.
know.
Okay. I think he's been Liverpool's best player. Am I?
for me,
Is everyone
no.
agree with that?
For
No,
me, this
I
season,
just want to piss off Barca fans, but there's
Okay.
for me,
Okay. Just be objective. Is Szoboszlai Liverpool's best player this season?
yeah,
Yeah.
for me, this season, top three Premier League players: Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice, Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
honestly,
What?
Declan Rice.
Andrew Charleston.
Rice.
Wait, did you say Richarlison?
just for that goal the other day.
Yo.
Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Seriously.
He actually did well against Leverkusen.
Who?
Leverkusen.
Wait, who
Okay,
did you say?
but guys,
Szoboszlai?
here's the thing. Okay, so guys, is Liverpool the real deal or is just Galatax?
Can I make a hot take? I have a very spicy.
Okay, I want to hear Doodle's hot take.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna say for quarterfinals.
Okay.
All I'll
And
say
here's
about
the thing.
Liverpool is okay. You know what I'll say this for Liverpool. I don't rate their team. I think Slot is not a great coach. I truly think that.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a
man. I
mid.
think. But here's what I'm gonna say: if there's one English team in Champions League that
Yeah.
I want, any team would want to face the least, it's them. It really is. I'm being serious.
More than
Yeah,
Arsenal.
you know what we say Real Madrid's first? I think Liverpool is second in terms of odds.
No. I'm not gonna go with that.
No.
But out of English teams, I mean they have the most champions.
Well,
No, but
they
here's the
don't-
thing. I know Liverpool, like back in the early 2000s, when they were not so good in the league, but they still did well in the Champions League.
Yeah, but they're-
one Champions League.
No, but the thing is, though, that was because of Anfield. But like this season, they finished at Anfield as well.
Yeah. But I'll say this about Liverpool is like, I mean, to be fair, Gala, I knew they would come back though. I knew, come on, they were gonna come back. Like Gala, they nearly bought out to Juventus. Liverpool are a better team. They were just much more,
I think it was over.
And
Galatasaray,
this was
yeah.
so bad. Like, look at the second half. Only one shot.
Yeah, well done, bro.
Actually, now I'm curious. How about the Newcastle Barca game second half? Did we have a shot? At least more than one?
Okay, let me just check that real quick.
Wasn't there like one Harvey Barnes shot? I think.
I don't
Something
remember.
like
4 shots, 2 on
Let's
target.
go! We have
Hey.
scored for it. Let's go!
Guys, I need a Newcastle Galatasaray match. We'll be there.
Oh,
I think
I
we
feel like that's
The
happened
battle
before.
of shit. The battle of shit. The battle of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, not much else to say though. Liverpool just got the job done.
Yeah, Liverpool looked great. Gravenberch got the goal too.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
second
no,
half was
on
very good. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
On there.
And honestly, this might be. Is it crazy to say this might be Liverpool's best performance?
Okay, but that's
But I feel like
out.
it's against Galatasaray, who away are one of the worst teams in Europe, away from home.
I mean, it's
yeah.
still, man. It was still a great performance though.
Do you mean this UCL or
this season.
Yeah, I would say
season
this
or-
UCL.
this UCL? No, it's Atletico.
No, actually, no. It's probably probably Atletico Real Madrid. You could probably say.
Nah, remember they beat Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Did they? Was it this season?
I can't lie,
that-
bro. Xabi Alonso is
The
not good.
one now.
Now
I think
That-
this might be their best performance this year. Just this year, 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the next game.
That-
All right,
Atletico-
final game.
Oh my.
Tottenham 3, Atletico
You know
Madrid.
what? No, respect the Spurs. Respect the Spurs.
Yeah,
They
respect
actually-
the Spurs.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what?
a
Fair
bonus
enough.
up
What about
for
good
the
fight?
team.
Fair enough. You know what? The standards are so low. The bar is so down low that you
Yeah.
know what? Fair enough.
Actually, this
Yeah.
is the
Fair
first
enough.
win since
But you know what the
Dortmund.
weird thing is, guys? Like the first Spurs, besides those 3 mistakes Spurs made, Spurs weren't even that bad in the first leg. Besides those mistakes.
Nah, Atleti should have
No,
scored
they
more.
were
Let's be
bad.
honest. They should
They
have.
were bad.
Nah,
It was 4-0 at one
Atleti
point.
should have. He should have.
No, but like the Spurs made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
Spurs
but
made
they
big
should have
mistakes.
scored more anyway. The first leg should have been 8-2 or something. They
I mean,
should've
big
won.
up to Spurs who obviously beat.
Yeah, Colomani. You know what's
Uh,
interesting? I
that's-
actually
You
saw
know
a
what?
football
At least
poll.
they didn't.
Manchester
You know what?
United.
At least they didn't go out like At least they can like cherish something. Like they didn't go out.
I mean,
like,
at least they didn't go out to freaking Galatasaray like a certain.
And Richarlison was suspended. Imagine Richarlison played this game.
I mean, the thing is as well. I think if
I
you,
will imagine.
Money was good.
I think they needed this as well because I'm being serious. This next game at the weekend, it's one of the biggest games in their history. Genuinely, it's one of the biggest games in their history.
You know,
Against Forest.
I-
Like they have to win that. Literally have to win that.
yeah.
You know, it was
You know
crazy,
what's
guys. Like
funny?
I was looking at the poll there. It was like on FootMob, they had a poll there. It said, should Igor Tudor have thrown all the academy players for this game?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know
that's
what?
just
I mean,
that's just stupid. Because look, this game, like, what if the confidence now goes up and they start winning games?
Mm,
no, you know
Hey,
what?
you know,
You
it's-
that should have been for like
No,
Atalanta.
but
Like,
you
Atalanta
beat
against
them.
Bayern probably should have done that.
But here's the thing with
Spurs
Atletico, guys. Atletico is such a weird team. It's like at home, they're so good. They're like prime Barcelona. But then
But
away from
away?
home, these guys are like, these guys could be like wolves. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or Newcastle. But wait, they didn't lose 7-2. So
No, but that's the thing.
I
With,
swear
that's the thing with,
Newcastle are unbeaten in Paris.
okay, but
Yeah.
here's but the point I'm trying to make is that Atletico Madrid is such a weird team. Is that at home they can be very strong, but then away from home these guys can be really weird. So at least for Atletico Madrid, they didn't fumble this. I mean, if they had fumbled this would have been really, really bad. Obviously, I was kind of hoping they would fumble, my selfish reasons, but I knew they wouldn't, obviously. And I just think that for Atletico Madrid in particular, they got the job done, and that's ultimately that matters. And for Tottenham, at least they bowed their heads held high. Javi Simmons had a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
And maybe Richarlison
Yeah.
played. It could have
No,
happened.
hey, Travis Simmons. Good performance.
yeah. Yeah. I'm loving how the past two results they didn't lose. It's typical. They're hyping themselves up before Nottingham Forest, and we know.
I think they'll be forced.
you want to know what's funny?
I don't think they will. You know
No.
what? Because with Spurs, it's always reverse psychology.
Yeah.
When they're expected to win, they lose. When they're expected to lose, they
Yeah.
win.
So, congratulations, Nottingham Forest.
Congrats. Nah, Nottingham Forest.
I still
Colomwani,
have
man.
Tottenham to survive. I still have them to
You
survive.
wanna know? You wanna know what's funny? That Colomwani has more knockout goals this season than the guy on my AVI.
Mm. All right, let's read some of your final comments,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna
No,
go
show my AVI because that's the guy who Colomwani have more goals in the knockout.
Yeah, that's your favorite player.
Nah, that's Turam, the BTEC Colomwani.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Mm.
I thought that was someone else. I'm stupid.
Mm.
No, it's
that's
Thuram.
Colomwani.
To be
Not
fair,
that-
the picture was-
No, that's Turam, by the way. on
No,
my AVI.
Sebastian, I was thinking that I thought that was Lukaku for some reason.
No, that was Turam. Show the picture again.
No.
No, it's fine.
Okay, okay.
That's Turam.
Can we just read the comments? Why are we looking at that?
Okay. Anyways, Bayern has shocked me now, guys. Here has finished. Lying about that. Hurricane's the best striker in the world, not only for his goal, but he passes to history every season. And he will
You know
have
what,
a big reward for himself in the season.
I think he's the last striker in modern football who can actually create his own chances.
That's true. Liberal scary cat. Would you take Kane at Madrid, Pookie? Let's go to the
Yeah.
fans banned.
Because they did
There's
some
no
vandalism.
throwing objectives at someone.
No, it's because they're a bit like crazy. They can be very crazy.
Yeah. Saul still starting. Saul was benched last game. Richarlison up there with the most aura. No, dude, the guy has no aura. Shows like what's a goal in the semis, maybe. Little big up Tottenham. Without this early Kinitsky mistake, this tie would have been very close.
Potentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like without the mistakes, this could
No,
have been.
but the thing is, Atleti had many chances in the first leg they should have converted. So if I go by
Yeah.
ifs, what if they scored those chances? Then it's
Yeah.
like
Let's just say it could have been a more interesting tie.
Maybe, yeah.
maybe.
Lucky Richarlison didn't play. Do you guys agree? Like if Richarlison had played this game, it could have been a lot closer. Or nah?
It's mad though. It's mad how much praise he's getting.
Yeah.
He shit, but like they're like he's the least shit player from that. That's why he's getting so much plays.
Like that's the thing with Richarlison. Like that, the guy's hold to play is garbage, but the guy can still like score goals.
Yeah.
Oh,
That Brazilian, it's the Brazilian Sesko.
Donna could beat Atletico by more this game. Nah, Sesko's better right now. Atletico's first goal.
No, it shouldn't happen. No, it shouldn't happen.
Tell Vicario is Javi or Gray were good.
Gray
Yeah,
was
we'll
good.
respect Wolves.
Gray is-
Yeah, actually, maybe Wolves a bit far fetched, but you guys know what I mean. Like Atletico Madrid are not good away from home. They're not reliable.
Yeah.
Only thing though is that there was one point in the game the ball's going out for the goal kick, and some reason Vicaria's playing volleyball the ball.
Bro, we better not buy that Vicario guy. I swear to God. Oh,
You're
my
linked
God.
Why are you
Marapama,
linked to him?
He's
Come
so
on, come on.
awful.
This I- Vicario.
Trash.
You know what's needed? Vicario and Porro to Inter. That's needed.
No.
And
All right, guys. So let's go look at the bracket, guys. So the bracket is here. The quarterfinals. 2 hours
Fuck
and 10
no.
minutes.
That does look tasty. Looks.
You know what?
you know what?
Going
you-
home.
Okay,
One
guys. So
thing-
let's do like let's rank the quarterfinal ties from what are you guys most excited to least excited. Okay, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
first. First for me is gonna be Real Madrid Bayern.
Yeah.
Second, I'm gonna say Barca Atleti. Third, I'm gonna say PSG Liverpool, and fourth Sporting Arsenal. What's your
Yeah.
ranking, 10?
just because I think the whole footballing world would unite, Sporting Arsenal's first.
Yes.
We are all Sporting fans.
Yes.
With the two legs. Second, I'll go with the classic. I guess you could call it the Classico of
It is.
Europe. Real Madrid
Yeah.
Bayern. And then PSG Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's Sebastian against Sebastian.
But no,
And then, no, I think the only thing that maybe kind of hurts the Barca Atleti, I put in fourth. I mean, they always play each other, and on the Copa del Rey, it ended 4-3 to Atleti. But now, actually, it's in reverse. It's the Camp Nou first, and then the Metropolitano. Unlike the last time, where it's Metropolitano first. So maybe, who knows? But I think all the ties are good. But
Yeah.
I think the whole footballing world, unless you're Arsenal, will Sporting.
We will be there. We will be there.
this will be there. By the way, Doodle, which is your miss?
Okay.
Mine?
So Doodle, man. Yeah, Doodle, tell your
So-
rankings.
Number one, it has to be Real Madrid against Bayern. That is like a European classic. That is like the biggest rivalry in European football itself. Like in Europe, that's the one. Number two, usually I don't like having same league fixtures, but this Barca Atleti tie from what we've seen this season, the matchups, that's very tasty.
I remember last season too.
Yeah. Number three, rematch actually from last season, PSG against Liverpool.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So that's a big one as well. And number four, the hate watch, the ultimate hate watch.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So T-Dennis wins. What's your rankings?
Yeah, number one probably Madrid and Bayern. Kane versus Mbappe, two of the best players in the world right now. And I think whoever wins, I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. Second, I probably put PSG and Liverpool. We will be there, man. Ultimate hate watch. We will be there.
Lol.
Third game would be probably Sporting Arsenal. Another fantastic hate watch. Though I will probably, I will say though I think Arsenal will probably win objectively, but we will be there, man. If they Sporting and
You never
Liverpool.
know. You never know.
Yeah. Fourth,
Yeah.
Barcelona, simply because I think if they play again, they are playing again. They would have played each other 6 times this season. That's mad. 6 times. So yeah. But yeah, I still think that can be a good game. And I mean, all of these quarterfinals set up some pretty juicy semifinals as well.
All right. So Sebastian, round us up with your ranking.
I mean, I would, based on how they've been playing and how they are based on their attack and how their defense have been, I'm gonna go PSG Liverpool first because I think that's a matchup where both defenses have been iffy. They have not been
It's a
that
match
great.
where you also win as well.
Yeah, you win no matter what.
Basically, it's a set derby. But no, I mean, both attacks, PSG avec Kvara, Dembele, Due, Barcola. Against Liverpool, we'll have Salah, Bert, Soboslai, Ekitike, Isak, who will be back. So I think that matchup will be very tasteful. Then obviously the Madrid against Bayern Munich. Um, obviously that will be very tasty matchup. Hopefully Real Madrid lose. I want to see Pookie cry. Hold that Pookie. But European Classic matchup. Then obviously, oh yeah, I was gonna say Newcastle Atletico, but obviously Newcastle didn't go through. I mean Barca Atletico. They played Pookie. Who I don't know who you mean. I don't know who that guy. Go guy.
Guys,
is.
it's about to just finish. Just continue talking, man.
Barca Atletico. Barca maybe getting cooked. I will win. To see the Barca fans cry or Atletico to see the Haram master out. Arsenal Sporting, Gyökeres homecoming. Yeah, just don't get injured, please. Um, I mean, we could have the Haram derby, the ultimate Haram derby.
Oh,
Okay.
Simeone bin Laden against
Oh my God.
Netanyahu.
Okay.
That's
Now,
the ultimate semifinal.
okay, guys. Now we're gonna do this, guys. I know this is a bit far ahead, but we're gonna do this. What will be the best final for you guys to get?
okay. Okay.
I think
PSG
everyone has
Barca.
the same
Like subjectively or objectively?
S- subjectively.
Okay.
El Clasico.
No, sorry, objectively.
Oh.
Sorry.
El Clasico.
Like classical, yeah.
Barca
Yeah,
PSG.
obviously, let's go. I think
Liverpool,
Bayern.
Arsenal.
I think Bayern Barca could be also a great one.
Yeah.
PSG Barca.
PSG Barca. You know what underrated one? Liverpool Barca would actually be very underrated.
Ooh.
Liverpool Arsenal.
And nah. We don't want any
Nah, I
English
don't want to
final.
see that. No.
For me, you know what? For me,
Final.
you know, for me, I think one of the best ones would be Bayern versus Arsenal. You know, after so many years of them trashing Arsenal 5-1, and now they've actually, emerged in a Champions League. Actually,
Arsenal
beat them this season.
Bayern.
No, I want Bayern to win, of course. We would all be
You know,
right.
I'm gonna say something. It might piss people off. I don't want to see Madrid against Barca final.
I mean, it won't happen anyway.
It won't happen. Yeah, it never.
Yeah.
You never
Okay,
have.
the final I least want. Oh, I do not want a Madrid derby. I do not want a
No,
Madrid.
no. If that happens, I mean,
No,
I can't lie. I'll say this.
No,
though.
Madrid derby is not, bro.
No,
Madrid
dude,
derby. I do not want to see that.
Back then.
You know,
No, but
I
I'll
think
Actually,
that would be
I
one-sided.
just remembered.
If Madrid plays Barca, I think one-sided.
The
No,
one-
Yeah.
I think Barca would destroy Madrid. in that
Okay, so
case.
10. You think a Madrid derby would actually be good?
You know, I just realized this is a long time ago. 2014 and 2016, Atleti beat Barcelona over 2 legs in the quarterfinal of the Champions League.
Oh no.
2014 and
Oh,
And they
fuck,
played
dude,
Madrid
don't
in
tell
the
me we're gonna get that
final.
garbage final.
Actually, no, I actually really like the Madrid derbies in both of those finals.
No,
Man.
your side.
No,
Second
no,
one
no,
was
but
the-
not,
first
but
one
I
was
don't want
very
it this
good.
season. This
The
season.
Oh
first
yeah,
one
maybe
was
not this season, but I
Yeah.
think,
I think it probably won't happen.
I
this
can't
one.
lie, y'all.
that's some.
I can't lie, y'all.
Yeah.
I think we're in for surprises. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I think we're in for surprises in this.
Yeah, because let's be real, the round of
in
16,
this-
round of 16 was fairly straightforward for the
Yeah.
most part.
For,
Obviously, there
for
were
I
me,
guess-
surprises, I
yeah.
guess.
Except
for me, I think PSG Atletico for me will happen.
I think that's
we're in
one.
for surprises. I
You know,
really
I think
we're in
because
for
like
surprises.
if you look at each of these games, I think Madrid Bayern, I don't think there's a clear favorite there. PSG Liverpool, probably PSG. Sporting Arsenal the favorites, and Barca Atleti, Barca are the favorites. So there's 3 chances there for the underdogs to
I think we're in for surprises. I'm really
Yeah, because let's be real, the round of 16, we didn't really have any big. I mean, we didn't really have any upsets, to be honest with you.
no.
yeah. But at some point there has to be, right?
Yeah.
And there's one that we all want.
Oh
That's-
yeah.
EORT.
But I actually think realistically speaking, that's the least likely one. Unfortunate to say.
Yeah.
But I actually think I'm gonna make a call. I'm not gonna predict which one. I'm gonna make a call. There's gonna be 2 surprises in this quarterfinals.
Okay. For me, guys, honestly, as long as the final is not the same country final, besides El Clasico, I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah.
for me, as long as it's not Liverpool and Arsenal, I'm fine because I lose either way. That's fine.
Yeah.
For me, just because I predicted Real Madrid to win the Champions League, I would like to see Real Madrid make the final against whoever it is on the other side, and I would love to see Sporting progress.
Pookie, cry more. Cry
Yo,
more.
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for sure. But
I mean,
Sporting
Pookie,
one, you know, imagine that.
If PSG and Liverpool are small club, what are Real Madrid then?
But
I'm actually excited for a lot of these, though. You know,
Yeah, I think
Oh.
the quarterfinals because
Fuck
I'm
Real
sorry, this round of 16 was so one sided. Most of these matches were one sided.
yeah, but this quarterfinals, so you know,
I don't think these quarterfinals will be one sided.
no,
Ronaldo
this is
final.
like a lot of these are going to be close.
What about the Real Madrid Sporting final?
Ronaldo derby.
And then Ronaldo terminates his contract, signed for Sporting, and then wins.
Oh, we will beat them. We will beat them.
You know what? If
Okay.
that happens,
Okay, but here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking at these quarterfinals. I do feel like whichever team comes from this side of the bracket is winning the Champions League.
yeah, that
think so.
small club Real Madrid won't make the final.
And for me,
my predicted final, Real Madrid Arsenal. Still,
Forget the Madrid.
Well, I mean, man.
okay,
the
you know what?
thing
Yeah.
is-
Okay, just give your semi predictions. I'm not gonna give mine yet because I have to make a video. I'm gonna make a video on it. So stage.
I'm not gonna. I already has said Bayern is gonna win, but I don't know. The whole thing I said, but
I
Wait,
already.
dude, did you say Bayern Arsenal?
I think originally I had Bayern Arsenal final. I think, but now
Are
I'm
you
kind
gonna
of
stick with-
second guessing. I think I might stick with. I'll see. I'm not gonna give it away right now. I'm gonna have to take a thing.
All right, so TJS, man, what are you saying, man?
Originally, I thought Bayern, but you know what? I'm thinking about it in recent Champions League years, how important the goalkeeper is. So simply for that reason, I'll probably go at Madrid over Bayern, simply because of.
I mean, I
football.
already said on the stream, if Madrid go through to Bayern against
Yeah.
Bayern,
I think
think
they win.
no. You check this out. If Madrid beat Bayern, the second leg is at the Bernabeu in semifinals. I think we all know the direction it's gonna.
Okay,
go.
so are you guys saying that? Are you guys saying that the winner of this tie wins the Champions League?
Potentially.
yeah,
I think so. I actually think so. I think it's gonna be this one.
it's the heritage
Yeah.
path.
I will
can't
say
wait.
though, I think
can't
I think whoever, like, if Liverpool go through, I think that probably, like, Madrid and Bayern, they should walk through Liverpool. If it's PSG though, I think it'll be
Walk
really good.
through. Walk through. Are you crazy?
Honestly, no.
Maybe walks a bit harsh.
Oh my
Walk
god.
through Liverpool. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say.
remember what
I don't know
happened?
why though. I don't know why. I think I made this prediction, but I don't know why. I actually think PSG are in for a surprise. I'm just getting this feeling.
How the fuck is that a surprise?
No, I'm just getting a feeling. You know what? What are the chances PSG beat Liverpool again?
How the fuck
Years
is
in a row?
PSG a
Let me just
surprise?
ask you. What are the chances? Second leg
Okay,
is at
so guys-
Anfield.
Yeah, I mean,
second leg is at Anfield.
You
but
know,
here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
40% PSG wins this year.
I just think that the winner of this tie is in a strong position to win the Champions League.
I think whoever wins between these two is gonna win it.
That's what people say all the time.
I'm
Okay.
just telling you right now. I don't see PSG going back to back, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I tell you, the winner is not coming from Madrid or Bayern Munich.
Okay.
It's coming
we'll
from
see.
Liverpool or PSG.
Okay.
oh,
We'll see,
of
man.
course.
No, it's legit gonna be that one.
Okay,
All that just for the sporting run.
okay,
Yeah.
guys. So last thing we'll do before round off.
That
Yeah.
Jokeres Ballon d'Or I'm gonna have in November.
Oh, this is for the second legs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
second leg. So we got goalkeeper.
Akir.
Yeah,
Shakir. Yeah, you know what, bro? Fairs. Yeah, that's
Shakir.
Shakir. Yeah.
Akir. Yeah.
Right back,
Right.
Hakimi. Has to be.
Would you take Shakir at Inter?
I wouldn't mind. I want someone younger, though. I don't know.
Do you want Summer?
Okay, guys. Stick on topic. Okay, left back.
Left back.
No mensch. No mensch.
No, man, that's
Yeah,
best
Nuno
left
Mendes.
back of all time.
Yeah,
Best
Nuno
left back.
Mendes.
Okay, center backs.
Who was good?
Inacio
Pacho.
scored. Hey, Inacio scored.
Pacho Inacio.
Yeah,
Pacho
Pacho
Inacio.
and Inacio. Yeah.
Pacho. Okay.
Pacho, best centre back in the world.
Gabriel.
CMs.
Fuck
Okay.
CDM.
Okay.
CDM.
Maybe.
Fuck.
Who the hell is there?
Who?
No, the Madrid player. Whatever his name is.
What?
Oh,
Picard.
Pitarch. I don't know if
Pitarch,
he's there though. I don't think
Pitarch.
he's there.
yeah. Is he?
Yeah, he's not there. What else is there?
Who else?
Fermin Lopez again for a CM, right?
No, but he's a cam though. But like, yeah, more forward up here. For me.
I don't think. I just think you're alright for me.
Lopez.
That's it.
Bernal.
Oh, Bernal.
Oh yeah, Bernal. Fuck, forgot.
Oh yeah, actually we could put Bernal in DM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but Barca won 7-2, so yeah.
Oh, Szoboszlai?
Yeah. So Barca.
7-2.
I would say Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
What position is this Szoboszlai?
Yeah, there he is.
No, he
you
was
pass
there.
through him. You pass through him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
Frenchly, all Boston.
Striker.
Oh, guys, we forgot about Rice. Should we
Kane,
have Rice,
right?
actually?
All Rice. I think.
No. Stop. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, put Rice.
Oh yeah,
I would
actually,
go
Rice
over
over for me.
What the fuck
Rice
is
was
this
good.
Rice hype, man? What the fuck is this Rice?
Yeah, Rice should be in there.
Yeah, I actually
No.
really like Rice.
Over who? Over who?
Indeed.
Okay,
Oh,
striker.
yeah, for me.
I think this is all Boston.
Kane.
Kane.
Oh,
Actually, Vinny.
yeah.
Out.
Oh yeah, Kane. Yeah.
This
No,
Premier
Kane.
League disgusting.
Vinny.
Rafinha.
Left wing Vini.
Vinny.
And right wing,
Not Vini.
Alanga.
Alanga.
Let's
Oh,
You
go.
know what? Fine, man. Sure.
Elanga.
No. Alanga. Put Alanga. in.
Alanga.
Give him.
Don't put
Ah,
Dokfinha there. Elanga is clear, by the way.
Yo, do you,
I thought we
Sebastian,
got
do you think
Rafinha,
Alanga
man.
is better than Yamal?
Fuck Rafinha, man. Fuck
What
Rafinha.
about Rafinha, man?
Fuck Rafinha.
No, bro. Keep.
He doesn't play
keep
right
this.
wing.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Okay, whatever.
Ah.
Whatever. It's fine.
By the way, Elanga
Combination.
scored more goals than Yamal this week,
Okay.
by the way.
So, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, guys. So the quarterfinals are April 8th and April 7th. So that is, let's see what that
3
is.
weeks.
Wow, around the
weeks.
time of my birthday. Nice.
2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today.
We gotta
So
watch
right after the
Barca.
international break. Okay.
Yeah, so right after the international break, guys. Right
We're
after.
gonna see Barca
Yeah, so it's 3
tears.
weeks.
Madrid
3 weeks
tears.
from now. Basically, after Semana Santa, after the Easter break.
Yeah, basically. So I mean, I'm looking at this. Is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting to see what happens in the
Sebastian, you
quarterfinals.
better be ready for Pookie to cry.
Yeah, Pookie needs to cry, man. He needs to be humble.
But yeah, guys, I mean,
Fuck
we'll see what
Pookie,
happens, man.
Fucking fraud.
So
Oh shit. Listen,
14.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited for the quarterfinals. Let's restart, guys.
Pookie,
Final
you're a
comments. before we head
fraud.
off.
Pookie, you're a fraud.
Who's that?
Where's Pookie, by the way? He's
He
going.
ghosted. He's not there.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's good.
Carlo better.
Real Madrid versus Bayern.
No.
Yeah.
FB7, man.
Yeah.
Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich European Classico. The ones on the left side should be top two. Ones on the right will be bottom two.
Pookie, are you winning the UCM?
Followed by
Okay,
PSG
you-
Liverpool. European Classico is Chelsea versus Fulham.
What the hell is that?
It's a
Conference
joke. I
League.
think
man.
PSG Liverpool Madrid Bayern.
It's better than. Okay, that's like, bro. That's like saying sky's blue. With all due
I
respect.
didn't mention Gakpo though. I won't cry. Figure will cry
Okay.
tears of joy. Only if we lose 8-2. As we will see Real Madrid go through. Bayern 4-0, and then Rodrigo comes like for ACL. The scores in that 90 plus minute. He's not coming back, bro.
Yeah, 5-0.
Simeone, that's
Simeone
true.
owns Barca
That
in
is
the
true.
UCL.
That is
We'll
true.
be there.
That is true.
AD, if you get knocked out,
El
by
Clasico
Simeone-
final is not gonna happen. I just don't see it. I think it's.
PSG versus
Yeah,
Sporting would be a crazy final, bro.
And Sporting did beat PSG.
You know
Bro,
what?
stop with that
I
gay
think
thing,
that's
man.
Sporting
They were
win.
ass. They were ass in that thing.
It was
They
Ireland,
still
though.
won.
Well, the world will unite with Sporting, low. I was like, happy with any final as long as PSG don't make the final.
I
Thank
agree.
God.
Can't get
Thank
upset
God,
PSG
bro.
Liverpool because both are small clubs. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think there's gonna be any like. Actually, now that
Oh,
there
no.
won't really be any upsets.
I think the upset would be if there's a scoreline sort of
I
thing.
mean,
Guys, let's be
I
real. The
think we're in
quarterfinals, I don't think any
follow.
upset can occur except maybe Sporting Arsenal, I guess.
80.
No.
Can
The
you
thing is,
Oh,
people are saying
88.
Madrid losing to Bayern. They're getting.
I don't think that's an upset. I think it's like a shock, but I wouldn't say upset.
Okay.
AD, I want to show Pookie my AVI because he's speaking about small clubs.
Okay, let me go to the comments first. Okay, fine, whatever.
Your the Spurs' biggest club in the world of all time lost to a Chilean club. By the way, just saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Colo own them. Don't worry.
But guys, let's be real. Like these won't be upsets, though. Like because these will be shocks. if the other
Yeah, I
team
think
wins.
shocks. There's gonna be like shocks. I think.
Yeah,
I know.
Like, the only one I could genuinely say is upset though is the Sporting beats Arsenal. That would be an upset.
Discussion. Do you think Jude Bellingham would start for Colo?
Yeah, give me Real
Fuck
Madrid versus Sporting.
Bellingham. Fuck
Hold the
Bellingham.
final,
It's the
hold the derby. Imagine it'd be amazing. Real Madrid Sporting fans holding hands around all those. We are Real Madrid. What the heck?
Okay, you are Real Madrid. Oh my God, nobody's scared of Madrid. Your ass.
Real
Your work.
Bayern versus Arsenal.
Right,
Arsenal
man.
or Barca.
I'm actually supposed to take this shitty Madrid side seriously when they lose to fucking
Liverpool
get-
Atleti final.
Oviedo,
I don't want that.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No,
Liverpool Arsenal though.
No.
Oh yeah. We have to. I want to quickly touch on the Premier League. We haven't touched upon that.
fuck the Premier League.
So
Fuck
6
the-
Premier League teams make the knockouts, and only 2 of them made the quarters.
This is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Still confirmed the 5th place spot. So.
I mean, this is why I rather watch North Macedonia League because the Premier League is.
I'm just saying, Premier League, man. You better get a Champions League winner from the.
I
Premier League.
mean, like the Premier League are terroristic. Like it's so ass. Like honestly. Like,
Premier League haven't had a Champions League winner in
I mean,
3
keep in
years.
mind though, but like still no other, but no other league has more leagues in the quarterfinals in Premier League.
Pookie, I just
No,
want to
La Liga is 3.
La Liga has the most representatives, man. 3.
Yeah,
The
La
only
Liga
thing is that how about the other 2 La Liga teams?
Pookie,
Did they make the knockouts?
Pookie, you fraud.
Well, at least more La Liga teams made the quarters. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Well, one of them will be in the semis because Boss have
La Liga are ass. La Liga are straight garbage.
and yet they'll
Like, you
probably
play-
end up winning it.
No, you hype up players like Jamal, Pedri against the likes of fucking Oviedo, Mallorca, and all
Yeah.
these trash, Celta Vigo, like
True.
all these trash clubs, like Deportivo, Lugo, like these teams are ass. Like
Okay.
La Liga, shit, Spanish football are
I mean,
ass.
okay. Most leagues are garbage nowadays. Let's be real, then.
Every league is garbage.
Well, boy, here's more than Liverpool, Milan, and PSG combined.
Wow,
Okay,
man.
congrats, bro. We're all curious. Do you
Wait,
see
hold on.
what do you say with Ronaldo?
They literally won 2 UCLs after Ronaldo.
I want to use your
No. Could I
Yeah.
just ask you, have Real Madrid ever won the Sixth Super Bowl? No, they haven't. No.
Have
Irrelevant.
Wilmington won 6?
As soon as you won Sixth Super Bowl, you're relevant.
All
Big
right.
up
So,
to
guys,
Barcelona.
I think to wrap it up this stream, guys, like I said, it's been a great round of 16. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens, guys. Remember, guys, like and subscribe on your way out, guys. It's been a long stream, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Jeez, it's been a long
Sweden
one.
winning the World Cup. Nice.
Yeah. So, any final words from you guys before round off?
Yeah, Sweden is making the World Cup.
Oh, actually,
Yay.
before we round off, guys, I did a poll, guys. Which UCL quarterfinal you're most excited for? And guess what? Which one won the poll?
Oh, well,
Madrid.
Sporting Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Sporting.
Sporting Arsenal, 0%.
Right.
Okay, on the Real Madrid Bayern with 62%.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, not surprised. I know it's
wait,
gonna round
you
up
got-
here, guys. Well, guys,
Yeah.
like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, yo, Duda.